Box Office Bonanza Week starts Monday.
Goodbye, Mr. Francis. I can perm my hair all by myself.
Mr. Francis, Tony creates Light Waves, the first self-timing soft perm. No overcurl, so no frizz. 'Cause it stops before the frizzies can start. So goodbye, Mr. Francis.
It's not that I don't love you, but Tony's brought me something new. And I can use the $50 myself, yeah.
What makes watching TV as much fun as going to the movies?
Jiffy Pop popcorn. Yay, hooray! Jiffy Pop is as much fun to make as it is to eat. There's nothing to add, no mess to clean up.
It's fun to watch, too.
Here it goes. And just taste that fresh, hot, delicious popcorn.
Just like at the movies.
Jiffy Pop popcorn. It's the family treat that makes watching TV as much fun as going to the movies.
Hair that's shiny hot. That's the look you get with Alberto VO5 Hot Oil Treatment. Hair that's shimmering soft and sexy hot. Heat it up with VO5 Hot Oil Treatment. It professionally restores healthy texture and radiance to hair damaged by hot rollers, perms, even blow dryers. Just heat it up. Massage it in and shampoo. VO5 Hot Oil Treatment. You add the heat. We do the rest. Hot.
What are you doing in the kitchen at 3 a.m. in the morning, Alice?
Having a breakfast treat, George.
But breakfast isn't for another 4 hours.
I'm not having breakfast. I'm having a Stelladoro breakfast treat.
Is there a difference?
Breakfast, you eat at breakfast time. Breakfast treats, you eat anytime.
Not bad. But if they're good anytime, Alice, why do they call them breakfast treats?
George, don't talk. Eat.
Stelladoro breakfast treats. There's no wrong time to eat them.
Isn't it a little small?
Sure, but it's a great deal.
I think this one's a bit bare.
Yeah, but it's a great deal.
Anyone can offer you a deal, but only your Oldsmobile dealer can offer you a deal on America's favorite car, the Oldsmobile Cutlass.
Oh, isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, but it's a great deal.
See your New England Oldsmobile dealer soon, because it isn't a great deal unless it's a great car.
A New York City detective in search of a killer is about to disappear into the night. What he sees, what he feels, what he discovers will change his life forever. Al Pacino, Cruising.
Now playing Sac 57 Boston, Sac Natick, Circle Cinema Brookline, Showcase Stanton and Woburn, and Sac Danvers.
You're a cool one with a Mason Mint. Try the cool one. When you win the sprint at the pool, you can keep your cool with Mason Mint. Mason Mint. Be a cool one. Rolling down the road. Try the cool one with a heavy load. Take a hint. Try a Mason Mint. It's the cool one.
Mason Mint's covered with real chocolate, all natural ingredients. It's from Tootsie Roll.
These days, Americans want good mileage and good value, and Ford's doing something about it. During Ford's Fuel Economy Celebration, make your best deal on a new 1980 Thunderbird, and Ford will send you a check for $500. Buy a high-mileage new Fairmont and get $300. Just take delivery by March 22nd. Ford's really putting its money where the mileage is.
Harold.
There's money where the mileage is.
Up to $500.
There's mileage news at Ford.
I've always been a pizza snob. Frozen pizza, never. And then I discovered Stouffer's. It's terrific. You know why? They don't use pizza crust. Stouffer's uses good French bread because French bread really stays crisp and delicious, even frozen. And then Stouffer's heaps on the best pizza makings. I'm still a pizza snob. The only frozen pizza I'll eat is Stouffer's.
There really is a good frozen pizza. Stouffer's.
You're a cool one with a Mason Mint. Try the cool one. When you win the sprint at the pool, you can keep your cool with Mason Mint. Mason Mint. Be a cool one. Rolling down the road. Try the cool one with a heavy load. Take a hint. Try
Mason mints covered with real chocolate. All natural ingredients. It's from Tootsie Roll.
My American Eagle can go just about anywhere under the sun. Anywhere. Come on.
Eagle's automatic four-wheel drive gives me the confidence to take the family to the beach the hard way. Eagle even hauls my boat out of this. Now, I wouldn't try that in an ordinary compact. Eagle's four-wheel drive automatically directs power for the traction to get out where there's nothing but woods, and occasionally another Eagle.
Leap at the chance to save during the American Motors Leap Year sale.
Do Thomas's English muffins really taste better than toast? We went to Belleville School number 3 in New Jersey to find out. Thomas's or toast? Maybe it was those little nooks and crannies that make Thomas's so crispy, crunchy outside and so light and airy inside. But when it was all over, the kids picked Thomas's over toast by about 5 to 1. What we proved here today can be proved at your house any morning, because Thomas's really do taste better than toast.
It's better than toast.
Family Kitchen, a good place to get good cooking. A blend of fine ingredients carefully prepared, then frozen fresh, like this new Family Kitchen charbroiled Salisbury steak. Charbroiled for that real good backyard barbecued taste. Tender beef smothered with rich onion gravy. Family Kitchen's charbroiled entrees in the frozen food section. Enjoy that backyard barbecued taste all year round. Family Kitchen, a good place to get good cooking.
Introducing the new Volkswagen Vanagon. Tomorrow's ideal family vehicle that combines the room of a van with the comfort of a station wagon. With sports car-like suspension for superb maneuverability, rack and pinion steering, plus twice the cargo room inside of today's downsized domestic station wagons. The room of a van, the comfort of a station wagon. Tomorrow's ideal family vehicle you can drive today. The new Volkswagen Vanagon. Volkswagen does it again.
Bush, Baker, Reagan, Connolly, they all got the same ideas.
You're absolutely right. And I disagree with every single one of them on energy, women's rights, tax cuts.
Think about the Anderson difference.
Please, can't there be one Republican who has the courage to support gun control?
Well, I'm for the registration of all handguns at the time of purchase. I'm also for mandatory prison terms for all persons using a handgun in a crime.
Think about the Anderson difference.
The people in Washington have gotten America into a mess, and now they want to use young men and women to bail them out. I don't think that's right. The draft is not the answer. It's a diversion, a stopgap, just another expensive bureaucracy that doesn't go to the root of the problem. What we need is for our country to wake up and take care of business at home. We can be strong again, but only if we are frugal and self-reliant.
Sure wish I was moving to the city with you.
Nobody knows how you're feeling deep inside. New places, different faces, will you make friends like before?
Hey, let's go get something to eat. Hey, yeah, and I'm hungry too.
Me too.
Hey, Jim, aren't you coming?
Oh, yeah. All the reason we do it, if anybody can do it, McDonald's knows you can.
There are 2,000 twisting, turning miles on this river, and you know them all. But the one you know best ends with Miller time.
When it's time to relax.
Time for the best tasting beer you can find.
What Bill stands clear?
America's quality beer, Miller High Life.
Hey, man, how you doing there? We got you. Get one? I thought we get the same.
Miller beer.
Is that police car a Volkswagen Rabbit?
Sure is.
A Volkswagen Rabbit? How fast was he going?
How fast was he going?
You know how fast you were going?
A Volkswagen Rabbit?
Will police everywhere have Volkswagen Rabbits?
Well, I don't know about everywhere, but you just watch your step in this part of North Carolina.
Volkswagen does it again.
One of these people has an edge held by only one person in 100. Look closely. Only one has a substantial line of bank credit in reserve and can cash a check for up to $2,000 at any American Express travel service office worldwide, or get up to $1,000 in cash at participating banks nationwide. Only one person in 100 has this edge, the one in 100 who carries The Gold Card.
Thank you.
The Gold Card. From American Express in partnership with major banks.
To sit down and write out a dozen checks with 2 children around is a real hassle. Now I simply pick up the phone, and in 2 minutes my bills are paid.
It probably takes me 3 to 4 minutes.
So I don't have to lick any more envelopes.
With pay by phone, I don't have to leave my house at all.
Once I've called pay by phone, I know it's paid and it's paid on time.
I don't know why everyone doesn't use pay by phone.
You can make a single call, pay many bills, large or small, pay by phone.
Erlesian Test Track, Germany. Here we tested an exciting new vehicle for the 1980s, the new Volkswagen Vanagon, combining the room of a van with the comfort of a station wagon, with rack and pinion steering, responsive handling, sports car-like suspension, fuel injection, and twice the cargo room of a full-size station wagon. The comfort of a station wagon, the room of a van. The new Volkswagen Vanagon. Volkswagen does it again.
Here's to good friends.
A toast. Here's to a vanishing breed. Bill Evans, bachelor.
End of a perfectly good ladies' man.
Mary? Yeah. How much I would Mary? Where's our Rolaids?
Acid indigestion.
And how? Try these. They're good. Good, maybe, but they're not Rolaids.
In this medical report, Rolaids active ingredient was medically recognized safe and effective, taken as directed. Rolaids, with no extra ingredients not intended for your stomach, consumes 47 times its weight in excess stomach acid. Rolaids ingredient, medically recognized, safe and effective.
We steeped a string of pearls in a pot of tea, pearls made of denture material to prove extra strength Effrident removes even stubborn stains between teeth in minutes. Watch as extra strength Effrident's powerful stain removers burst into action. In minutes, even the stubborn tea stains in between are cleaned. Get Effrident. And for extra strength in your denture adhesive, get Effer-Grip, stronger holding power from the makers of Effrident.
From CBS News headquarters in New York, this has been the CBS Weekend News with Dan Rather.
Who makes a tire that's strong on traction? Atlas. Who makes a tire that's built for action? Atlas. Who makes a tire that grips when wet? Long on mileage. You can bet on Atlas. We've proved the strength of Atlas with tough road testing, like you should never do with your own car. Strong on traction, built for action, grips when wet, long on mileage. You can bet on Atlas. Where can you get tires built with the strength of Atlas? At leading service stations near you.
My opinion, the thicker the steak, the better. The same with the sauce. Thick like Heinz 57. Hi, I'm Chef Mike Roy. Put Heinz 57 next to this other leading steak sauce. See, this sauce is thin, runs, separates. But Heinz stays thick and rich, with a spicy flavor you can get your teeth into. Heinz 57. The thicker, the better.
Why do more people buy Timex than any other watch in the world? One reason is the electronic Timex. Put one on your wrist and you'll never have to wind a watch again. Because a tiny replaceable energy cell provides power for a full year. And instead of being expensive like many electronic watches, the electronic Timex costs as little as $25. And it's available in a variety of styles. It's even available in a style you can use as a clock. You can use it on the dash of your car, a boat, or on a private plane. Or you can use it as a desk clock. You can even remove it from its case and wear it as a wristwatch. It costs only $25. The electronic Timex is also available with an automatic calendar from only $30, or with a day and date indicator, only $35. The electronic Timex. No wonder more people buy Timex than any other watch in the world. John Cameron Swayze for Timex.
Under the same leaden sky that Grantland Rice wrote about 50 years ago, the Four Horsemen of Notre Dame went back to South Bend today to watch their alma mater.
There's no living with inflation.
There's no living with inflation.
There's no living with inflation.
Inflation. You can't live with it. You can't try to outwit it. Hedges don't always work. You have to stop it cold. Saving, not spending, is one answer. Everyone should try to use restraint and curb spending plans, because there's no living with inflation.
I love to call you Rose, dear. I'll still be America's favorite singer 25 years from now. Knock wood.
Miss Americas may come and Miss Americas may go, but I'll go on forever.
Next time you knock on wood, be sure it's Weld wood. Paneling that's as handsome and timeless as fine furniture, in a range of prices you can't knock. Weld wood paneling. It's like furniture for your walls.
Vice President-designate Nelson Rockefeller said today that he has given away nearly...
What about the tap?
It's working. At 2:15 this a.m., Detective Slate monitored a call from subject to the press telegram for a Green Arrow messenger to pick up his column. Then he called the village deli, spoke to a Chinese lady.
All right. Tomorrow morning, Carol and Dietrich changed assignments. I want you both to cover the press telegram building.
He never goes there, Chief.
I know. The managing editor furnishes him with a full-time secretary. Maybe she meets with the source up on the roof, or maybe they get it on together down the line attack room. I don't know. When breaks don't come, you try to make them.
Time was when Broadway musicals concerned themselves with the reaction of two young people to A Moon in June. Tim Rice and Andrew Lloyd Webber, authors of Evita, have chosen a radically different approach, and its effect and its intent have been the subject of international debate. Some critics in London, New York, and in between have denounced as insoluble the problem of presenting fascism in song and dance without making it seem as catchy as the music.
Hello, Buenos Aires. Get this. Just look at me, dressed up somewhere to go. We'll put on a show.
Composer Webber and lyricist Rice are amazed that their portrait is regarded as other than a defense of liberty.
We never regarded Eva Peron as a heroine. We regarded this piece as a cautionary tale. It was written in England in 1975. It was a time when Britain was going through a considerable amount of political upheaval. And in a sense, looking back on it now, I think it may well have been a product of our concern about the dangers of extremism getting a toehold in Britain, which many people felt was a very severe danger. It is very concerning to us if anybody could remotely think that this piece is anything other than a cautionary tale.
What we're saying really is that if you have a demagogue or a fascist dictator or somebody who seeks to manipulate people, it's even more dangerous if they're attractive and beautiful. And in order to get this over, you've got to show why Eva Peron was able to fool so many people so often.
Put me down for a lifetime of success. Give me credit, I'll find ways of paying.
Eva Duarte, who married and, according to some, manipulated Argentine dictator Juan Perón, was an operator who went from bedroom intrigue to brass knuckles in her climb to power. Patti LuPone plays the woman whose early death from cancer caused rejoicing among anti-fascists and mourning in the jewelry, fur, and dress business.
Just a little touch, just a bullet.
I think you have to regard the piece as something of a musical documentary, in a way. It's rather like a lot of information being given to the audience. I think some people have criticized us for putting in too few facts. Some have criticized us for putting in too many, saying, well, we know about her, why don't we just concentrate on her? But I don't think a lot of people know that much about her. And we conceived it as a piece in which information would be laid at the audience's feet, and that they would then make the judgment, hopefully, that this is the sort of political figure who one has got to guard very strongly against. I think it's terribly naive just to assume that because she has been presented in some forms as an attractive figure, that we could in any way support her.
It's about you, for he loves you, understands you, is
form of Evita is that of pop opera. The cue for a song being announced in song, a style Weber and Rice used in their controversial and successful Jesus Christ Superstar, in the opinion of some, to better effect.
In a way, it's almost easier because you aren't always going from spoken dialogue to music back to dialogue again, which sometimes can be a bit jarring. I mean, obviously it's perfectly possible that to do it brilliantly. It has been done brilliantly on several occasions, but I think there are plus points for doing it our way and minus points. I think in the end it's either a good show or it isn't.
What we're trying to achieve, which is, I think, to develop this direction of continuous music in the theatre, has been, a good first step. I mean, I think much of the sort of interest in the show and the sort of adverse comment towards the show is really based on the subject matter. In a sense, I feel myself as a musician that a little outside that, in the sense that, I mean, one wonders really how, say, Puccini would have tackled this subject, and I doubt if he would have worried about the politics at all.
Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is I never left you. All through my wild days, my mad existence, I kept my promise. Don't keep your distance.
Those who love Evita point out that composer Weber, if not Puccini, is still a man who puts beguiling notes behind his partner's words, while a good deal of the criticism arises from the spectacle of a malign force in a ball gown given a siren song to sing.
But all you have to do is look at me to know that every word is true.
Take one.
Beeps.
Business creates jobs in America, not government. Business creates wealth in America, not government.
And yet, you are quoted as saying there's an amazing amount of mediocrity, even among the top businessmen. 90% of them are mediocre, pompous, narrow, stupid Neanderthals, end quote, John B. Connolly.
I don't know when I made that statement, but I would say that percentage is a little high, but I would say that a great many of them fit that category.
The death rate in small planes is 10 times that for automobiles, and 100 times the rate for commercial airliners.
Incredible as it seems, the FAA mostly takes the maker's word that a plane is fit to fly. It is not unreasonable to think that the agency charged with looking after safety in the air should have more of a role in looking after the 250,000 private planes and 800,000 pilots flying today in America.
One thing I've always admired Senator McCarthy for was the fact that he was one of the few people I've ever run across in Washington who had guts.
When McCarthy and McCarthyism died, a lot of people thought it spelled the end of Roy Cohn. Today, the rich and the powerful and famous seek him out for the biggest of big money lawsuits. Benson Ford, for example.
I hired Roy Cohn because he is a tough son of a bitch.
I'm Mike Wallace.
I'm Morley Safer.
I'm Dan Rather. I'm Harry Reasoner. Those stories and more tonight on 60 Minutes.
"60 Minutes," a CBS News weekly magazine, will continue.
Introducing the 80 Ford Courier. Based on EPA estimates, it could be like money in the bank, because Courier is the gas mileage champ of the best-selling compact pickups. Yes, based on EPA estimates, Courier gets better gas mileage than any of the other bestsellers. Courier gets better gas mileage than Chevy Love, better than Datsun, better than Toyota. The tough Ford Courier. It could be like money in the bank.
I like to cast a party the way I cast a play with very special people, and the champagne must be equally special. Paul Masson, a premium California champagne of impeccable taste. Paul Masson wines taste so good because they're made with such care. Old Paul Masson himself said it nearly a century ago. We will sell no wine before it's time.
George and I have a brand new barbecue grill indoors.
It's our oven.
Thanks to Shake and Bake Coating Mix, barbecue style. Turns your oven into a barbecue grill. Shake your chicken, then bake. No basting, no turning. It makes its own tangy, tomatoey barbecue sauce. You get real barbecue chicken, just like you cooked it on the grill. Try Shake and Bake, barbecue style.
And turn your oven into a barbecue grill.
One for chicken, one for pork chops and ribs.
My daughter would like to introduce the first salad dressings with crunch. New from Good Seasons. Italian with cheese and croutons and Caesar. Crunchy croutons in the Caesar. Herbs and spices and crispy bits that taste like bacon. Just toss and serve. A nice change from everyday dressing. Crunch you won't find in bottle dressing. Caesar Italian. The first salad dressings with crunch.
What molds into silly animals and silly shapes?
Silly putty.
What bounces like a ball?
Silly putty.
What stretches and stretches?
Silly putty.
What picks up pictures from a newspaper and makes them silly? And if you stretch it, even sillier.
Silly putty.
Are you sure Silly Putty can do all those things?
Yes, silly putty is fun.
Silly Putty comes in a shell shaped like an egg. Nothing else is Silly Putty.
Thieves. Vagrants. It's wrong to imprison children.
Orphans, abandoned by their own country, but loved by one American priest. Jason Miller stars.
You do not threaten my children again, you understand that?
He united the homeless and gave them hope.
Don't be scared. We are your brothers.
Share outstanding drama. Sunday at 8, 7 Central, with Jason Miller in A Home of Our Own.
I'm your father.
Come on over for a drink. Let's get together for a drink. Oh, aren't you drinking? What's wrong? You know, something is wrong. Drinking is so much a part of our social lives. Now it's actually become part of our language. What is a drink? I mean, where is it written that a drink is not a drink unless it contains a slug of alcohol? Isn't lemonade a drink? Isn't coffee? Tea? Water? Is it socially unacceptable to drink something that can't change your perception of reality? When people get the idea that they have to drink alcohol, well, that's part of our national drinking problem. What is a drink? Think about it.
For information or to help someone, write alcohol, Box 2345, Rockville, Maryland.
James.
Instant waxed shine as you dust. You've been hearing things like that for years. But is waxing all that instant when you only need to dust? Watch.
With spray wax, you have all this rubbing.
But there's no wax in N-Dust. It just coats your cloth with tiny beads that trap dust.
You just wipe, and it brings back the shine. Use wax when you have to, sure. But every time you dust, use N-Dust. It gets rid of dust in half the time of waxing.
Beautiful, beautiful with Windex. What's a beautiful window? Clean and sparkling clear. The window won't show streaks in the sunshine.
Windex with ammonia D.
I'm Dan Rather. I'm Morley Safer. We'll be back next week with another edition of 60 Minutes.
Good morning. If you work nights the way I do, you miss a lot of great TV shows, but I don't miss them anymore, thanks to Sony's Betamax deck, which hooks up to any TV set. While I am out, Betamax is automatically videotaping my favorite show for me to play back when I get home. And now I'm going to watch it.
Sir, with all those good Japanese cars, why did you buy a Volkswagen Rabbit? But what makes the Rabbit so great? Oh, it is roomy, but how about the Rabbit's engineering? Well, how advanced is it? Space, performance, engineering. That must be why the Rabbit is the best-selling imported car in Japan.
Volkswagen, this is again.
Tonight, taste this superb wine against your favorite. A California wine made predominantly from the French Colombard grape. A superb grape that is used to enhance the flavor of many fine white wines. This unexcelled French Colombard by Ernest and Julio Gallo has a uniquely dry yet gentle taste. Enjoy the distinctive and delightful flavor of French Colombard by Ernest and Julio Gallo.
Hey, Big Daddy is taking requests now. Just dial 555-4321. That's 555-4321. Here's that first caller. You say it, we'll play it. All right. This one is for you, you crazy cat.
Meow-Mix cat food tastes so good, cats ask for it by name because it's got the flavors cats love. Tuna, liver, and chicken in separate bite-sized morsels. No wonder it's such a hit.
Don't kick that stuff away. Over further. You morning night there's gonna be...
Introducing a new 1978 Ford Granada, the ESS. Can you tell it from this impressive $20,000 Mercedes 280 SE? Granada. Mercedes. Granada. Mercedes. Granada. Mercedes. The new Ford Granada ESS. See how close you can come to the look of a $20,000 Mercedes at the price of a Granada. When America needs a better idea, Ford puts it on wheels.
I control this television network. I control the other networks, too. I pick the shows, and I pick the times. With the new Zenith video cassette recorder, I can tape anything on TV and watch it anytime I want. I can watch one show and tape another, or tape shows when I'm out. With the new Zenith video cassette recorder, I make the TV schedule fit my schedule.
Zenith, now that great name in TV brings you another great way to enjoy it.
60 Minutes, a CBS News weekly magazine, will continue.
It's homecoming for Charlie Brown with all the excitement of action-packed football and romance at the dance. It's your first kiss, Charlie Brown. Then the thrills turn to chills when Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids scare up all kinds of fun on the Fat Albert Halloween special right after the new Peanuts treat.
Tomorrow night at 8, 7 Central and Mountain on CBS. Up on 36 minutes past the hour.
These Amana radar range microwave ovens have Cookmatic power shift. Lets you select any cooking speed you want. Full speed cooks almost everything in 1/4 the usual time. Medium or low is perfect for tender cooking or creating gourmet favorites. Slide Cookmatic to simmer for full-bodied stews and casseroles. Amana radar range microwave ovens with Cookmatic power shift puts you in full control of everything you cook.
What molds into silly animals and silly shapes?
Silly putty?
What bounces like a ball?
Silly putty?
What stretches and stretches?
Silly putty.
What picks up pictures from a newspaper and makes them silly? And if you stretch it, even sillier.
Silly putty.
Are you sure Silly Putty can do all those things?
Yes, silly putty is fun.
Silly putty comes in a shell shaped like an egg. Nothing else is silly putty.
Pete, I'm changing butchers. That chicken you sold me was dry.
Don't change butchers. Change the shake and bake. Watch. Fried chicken, baked, and chicken made with shake and bake. All three are crispy, but fried chicken can be dry. And baked chicken can be dry. With shake and bake, the crispy coating seals in the juices for the most moist, the tenderest chicken of them all. Shake and bake coating mix for crispy, tender chicken at its best.
It's hard to think of your dog growing older, especially when he doesn't look it. But Rusty's past 7 now and getting old. So he gets Cycle 4, the first food for older dogs. It's a delicious, meaty dinner, made easy to chew and digest, with high-quality protein for his kidneys, extra calcium for his older bones. To help keep Rusty's later years happy and healthy, I'd only feed him Cycle 4.
Cycle nutrition for the life of your dog.
Worth $100,000 once it's cut. George Plimpton, author, editor, and a sporting type who will try just about anything once, had a go at delivering a sort of pre-commencement address yesterday at his alma mater, Harvard. Plimpton graduated in 1948, and he told this year's graduates not to graduate. "Stop," said Plimpton. "Go back to your rooms, unpack, settle in. There's not much out there, you know, and we don't want you out there very much either." Plimpton apparently meant there aren't many jobs available for today's graduates, even from Harvard, despite what the experts are saying. But he's entitled to be gloomy. He turned 50 not long ago, something most people thought would never happen, even if it did happen at a party with a naked lady jumping out of a cake. Bruce?
We'll report the morning's other news shortly.
Take a left-hand turn at First Street, okay? The Air Force is a great way of life.
The Air Force is a great way of life.
Getting good pay while still learning.
Air Force is a great way of life.
For the location of your nearest Air Force recruiter, call toll-free 800-447-4700.
Brother and sister, orphans on the run. They built their home in the treetops of New York City. There, J.J. would reign as the Prince of Central Park. Could they live free, or would they be defeated by hidden terror? With Academy Award winner Ruth Gordon.
Give me that ring!
The Prince of Central Park. Friday at 8, 7 Central.
Gun! Now, the final incredible showdown between ape and man.
There! We will smash the human!
We who survive will create a new race.
This is the battlefield 12 years after the ultimate bomb has been dropped. Who will win the right to inherit what's left of the Earth? Don't miss Battle for the Planet of the Apes on this week's CBS Friday Night Movies.
Now 19 minutes past the hour.
Democrat McGovern of South Dakota withdrew a proposal to allow the sale of food and medicine to Cuba. Hughes?
In Houston last night, about 3,000 supporters of the homosexual rights movement staged an orderly demonstration outside the hotel where the Texas Bar Association was holding its convention. The demonstration was organized because the convention was being entertained by Anita Bryant. A few lawyers walked out when Miss Bryant was introduced. One of the songs she sang for the lawyers who stayed was, "How Can I Ignore the Boy Next Door?" Miss Bryant's stand against homosexual rights laws drew support yesterday at another convention, this one the Southern Baptists, which is being held in Kansas City. They adopted a resolution praising her for what they called her courageous stand against the evils inherent in homosexuality. As for the
A special program follows. Tattletales will not be presented this morning. The Price is Right will begin 1 hour from now.
Since the emergency program began in Illinois in 1970, there has been a startling decline in the death rate from life-threatening accidents.
Slow down. We're okay.
Before, 93 out of 1,000 critically injured patients died. Today, the death rate has dropped to 53 per 1,000.
There's one thing I'm going to do. I'm going to teach people. It's not contagious. You can't catch my cancer. I can't give it to you.
I was brought up in a house where your word was your bond, a handshake meant something, and a please and thank you were courtesy. And I'm thrown in a business where your word is nothing. Please and thank you are considered weakness.
Good morning. I'm Sharron Lovejoy of CBS News. In a moment, new approaches to emergency medicine, a closer look at comedian Joan Rivers, and the public diary of a woman with incurable cancer. I'll be right back with these stories and more on February Magazine.
This portion of February Magazine is sponsored by Anacin, adult strength Anacin for fast, strong relief from headache pain, and by Ralston Purina Company, makers of Purina Pet Foods, and all the other fine products from Checkerboard Square.
Challenge. Create a communications nerve center at Lake Placid, deep in the Adirondacks. Not just phones, but new cables. A new electronic switching system, provisions for multilingual services, and a new light wave and microwave route to transmit television pictures.
Systems operative.
The purpose? To bring you all the excitement of the 1980 Winter Olympics. The Bell System, keeping your communication system the best in the world.
What is this lovely champagne you're serving?
Taylor, of course.
Of course.
Fabulous champagne. I wonder what it is.
Taylor, of course.
Of course.
Magnificent champagne.
Taylor, of course.
Of course.
Unlike most American champagne, Taylor is fermented naturally in the bottle. No wonder America's best-selling premium champagne is Taylor, of course.
Of course.
Thanks, Tom. See you in a couple of days.
Say, where are you going?
For a little ride.
Well, it better be a little ride. There isn't a gas station open for miles.
Don't even need a full tank. I'm taking my Volkswagen Dasher Diesel. It's the best mileage wagon in America.
But how far do you have to go?
The other side of my ranch and back.
Oh, big deal. How far is that?
About 500 miles.
Oh.
Volkswagen does it again.
GE announces the end of the pale face. Instead of pale faces on close-ups, you can get instant flash pictures with warm faces, like this. The difference is GE's Flip Flash 2. It even looks different. Only GE's Flip Flash 2 has this advanced flash system to help warm up pale faces and give you color like this. With GE's Flip Flash 2, you could be seeing the end of the pale face. GE, we bring good things to life.
Duracell batteries can keep all the toys and electronic games in your home running a lot longer. In fact, tests prove that after just a few hours of continuous use, regular carbon batteries wear out. But depending on the toy, Duracell batteries can last up to 6 times longer. So keep your toys and electronic games running longer with Duracell. The copper top battery. No regular battery looks like it or lasts like it.
Your audience is ready, so put on your dancing shoes. Reach out and touch someone.
Reach out and turn them upside down. When you have a great day, reach for the phone and share the occasion with people back home. Reach out and touch a winning smile.
Reach out and touch someone far away. Give them a call.
My wife says that she loves Billy, and I believe she does, but I'd like to know
What law is it that says that a woman is a better parent simply by virtue of her sex? Think about what does it make somebody a good parent. It has to do with constancy. It has to do with patience. It has to do with listening to him. It has to do with pretending to listen to him when you can't even listen anymore.
That's wrong.
Sometimes I don't have enough patience.
Sorry.
But I'm there.
Kramer versus Kramer, rated PG. Now playing at a selected theater near you.
That's Rex. He keeps up with those kids all day long. He's a dog chow dog.
That's Plenty. He's the best friend I have in the whole wide world. He's a dog chow dog.
What's a dog chow dog? A dog that eats plenty of nutritious Purina dog chow. Dog chow dog food has all the vital nutrients your dog needs to stay healthy and happy. That's what makes him a dog chow dog.
He's a dog chow dog.
Thunderbird. 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 Spread your wings in the new 1980 Thunderbird. Introducing a Thunderbird of new contemporary size that shows its elegant heritage wherever you look. Outside, inside. Yet it's remarkably priced, and that includes automatic transmission, power steering, power brakes, vinyl roof, and more. The new size Thunderbird, a better idea for the 80s.
Redford.
You're crazy.
Fonda.
I'm crazy.
Electric.
You get so worked up about everything.
Well, what have I got to be worked up about? I've only got a stole horse. Everybody except the Coast Guard's after me. Now I'm carrying a crazy woman around wearing shoes from Bloomingburg and thinks she's seen a rattlesnake round up.
You?
Oh, no.
Robert Redford.
Jane Fonda. The Electric Horseman. Rated PG. Now playing at selected theaters near you.
John, put that back.
Why?
Aunt Millie's spaghetti sauce.
Who?
When I was a kid in New York, my mama used to buy a great tasting sauce from a neighbor, Aunt Millie.
Could this be the same?
100% natural. Lots of tomatoes, slow simmered for natural sweetness. No sugar added like that one.
Bet your mama could tell.
I know that taste, Aunt Millie's. There's no other spaghetti sauce quite like it.
Aunt Millie's, 100% natural, no sugar added.
It's Strange and Spooky Week on The Muppet Show with Vincent Price, Doug Henning, and Marty Feldman. Don't miss the frantic fun with The Muppets beginning Wednesday at 7:30 on Channel 2.
Poor Losers, tonight at 6 and 11.
The Fruit of the Loom guys.
Did you think your mom would send you on a hiking trip with just anybody?
Right, guys. I know how rough camping can be, and Fruit of the Loom really stands up to Tim's kind of fun.
Thanks to our Superman waistbands.
Snaps back, wash after wash.
That's quality at a low price.
Something a mother really loves. I hope you'll be okay on your first hike, Timmy.
Don't worry, Mom. The guys will be with me.
Boys cotton briefs with Superman waistband, only $1.33 each.
Oh, no, there's only one trash bag left.
That's okay.
How am I going to stuff all that in there?
Overstuff it. It's a hefty.
Hefty can take it, 'cause we make it tough enough to overstuff.
Tough industrial strength plastics. Let Hefty stretch where most bargain bags break. More stretching for more stuffing, so you can use fewer bags.
Oh, that.
In here.
Hefty trash bags.
Tough enough to overstuff.
Presenting the fruit, the whole fruit, and nothing but the fruit, with no sugar added. Libby Light Fruits. Fresh fruit with no sugar added in Libby's own flavored blend of real fruit juices.
A delicious fresh fruit taste.
Fresh fruit and real fruit juices. Tastes great.
Natural tasting without all the sugar. That's light.
Libby Light Fruits with no sugar added. America's favorite light fruits because you taste the fruit, the whole fruit, and nothing but the fruit.
Shine it up, shine it down, spread that glass, plus shine around, shine all around.
If I've got to clean, I want something to show for it. I clean with Glass Plus and show off the shine. Windows to chrome, plus a whole lot more. Look anywhere in my house, there's a shine all around.
Shine it here, shine it there, Glass Plus shines up everywhere.
It shines glass, plus a whole lot more.
For a moist, super moist cake, Creamy Deluxe is the only frosting that's good enough, because it's buttercream creamy.
We did it!
Make someone happy. You and Betty
Crocker can.
The buttercream creaminess of Creamy Deluxe. It's the only way to frost the incredible moistness of a super moist cake.
You and Betty Crocker can.
We did it!
Make someone happy.
Sears presents the coat you can wear anywhere.
This week, save $12 on this Easy Wear and Easy Kieran Pile Pat coat. Now just $27.99. Easy wearing because it's lightweight for comfort and quilted for warmth. Easy Kieran because it's machine washable. The Sears pant coat to wear anywhere in 4 cozy colors, now just $27.99. But hurry, sale ends Saturday.
For a coat you can count on Sears.
These Palmolive suds last and last.
And last and last and last. Us Palmolive suds don't know the meaning of the word quit, but we sure know what value means. Palmolive liquid is concentrated to last.
1 squirt did all these dishes.
What'd you call a squirt?
So you buy Palmolive less often than many brands and save.
Ah, a head for value and soft Palmolive hands for kissing.
Oh.
Palmolive saves money because the suds last and last and last.
Now new improved Colgate tastes better than ever.
You get the fluoride in the taste, when the clean in your mouth is Colgate.
100% pure mint taste. Better than ever.
And Colgate's got the maximum fluoride protection you can get in any toothpaste.
Proven fluoride protection.
Get the fluoride in the taste, when the clean in your mouth is Colgate.
Get new improved Colgate. Pure mint taste.
Maximum fluoride protection.
Smooth moves. They're all yours in the JCPenney Motion Pant. It's just like the famous name pant, and it fits like nobody's business. So tie it in, move it out, top it off, shift it into high gear, or play it to the hilt. The smooth-moving JCPenney Motion Pant. It's yours for a zippy little $18 at JCPenney.
The world's largest beauty company is coming to get you.
And I'm gonna make you feel beautiful.
We're gonna make you feel beautiful. Put a smile on your face.
Watch out, world, you're going to be beautiful.
Make you feel like a star.
This color in your new sweater, beautiful.
We're gonna make you feel beautiful. With Avon, we're gonna make you feel beautiful. Yes, we are.
Introducing Lay's potato chips in a great new taste. It's so delicious, it'll make you say,
Cheese!
Cheese!
yes, these new Lay's brand potato chips have the zesty flavor of real cheese. One crunch and you'll say,
Yay! Cheese!
new Lay's zesty cheese flavored potato chips. So delicious, they make you say,
Cheese!
Okay, America, show us your underalls.
Underalls, pantyhose and panties all in one are only visible at department and other fine stores.
Tisk, tisk, the rest of you. Show us your underalls.
For most people, the federal minimum wage is $3.35 an hour. You may be one of them. Contact the U.S. Department of Labor.
Tonight, the conclusion of Valley of the Dolls 1981. Lives are changing. Some fight the change.
Are you having an affair with Airline?
And some want the change.
He can never make you anything but unhappy, Anne.
A 3-hour motion picture. Catherine Hicks and James Coburn, Valley of the Dolls 1981. Tonight at 8, 7 Central and Mountain.
This is CBS.
Meet Lenny the Loser. Funny they call him that because Lenny's won millions. He won a fortune on the Kentucky Derby. He won top prize in a lottery. He broke the bank in Las Vegas. Trouble is, all Lenny's wins have been in his imagination. He's never realized that to win it, you've got to be in it. 1 million New Yorkers could tell Lenny that.
I was in it, and I won it!
The game that's making New Yorkers millionaires. Yet all it takes is $1 to play the exciting weekly game that could change your life. So get in it to win it this week.
Tonight on Channel 2, a newsbreaker report, kids and casinos.
The first time I pulled a slot machine, I was about 4 years old.
They're sneaking into the casinos and defying the law.
Children being children, they love to do things they're not supposed to.
Could it lead to a lifelong addiction?
Once or twice I did steal from my parents.
Roseanne Coletti explores the heartbreak of the boardwalk in her newsbreaker report, Poor Losers, tonight at 6 and 11 on Channel 2.
The curtain's going up on the new fall TV season, and nothing gets you into it like TV Guide. Pick up the new issue today.
Strange and Spooky Week begins Wednesday.
Barnaby Jones will not be seen in order to bring you a special presentation of The Body Human Becoming a Man. The Joker's Wild will be seen following this special presentation.
We'll have it in a moment.
George, I could close the biggest sale of my career today, except for my, well, it's my breath. I need something strong.
You need the breath deodorant.
Breath deodorant?
Clorettes. Clorettes is strong. It deodorizes mouth odors. Clorettes with Actazole actually helps your mouth's own freshening power eliminate bad breath. Costs a little more.
But for a deodorant, it's worth it.
Clorettes, the breath deodorant.
You just made a sale, George.
Think about this. You save all year for that one vacation, and what do? You carry cash. Lose it, and you've lost your vacation. Carry these. Now, other travelers' checks may look the same, but if they're lost or stolen, they all don't work the same. Remember, American Express travelers' checks can give you an emergency refund 24 hours a day, every day, all across America. Now, try getting that with cash, or just about any other traveler's check. American Express travelers' checks. Don't leave home without them.
I remember how fresh those clothes smelled when my mother pulled them in off the line. Like fresh air and sunshine. Your clothes can smell that way today with Arm & Hammer laundry detergent. It's got a water softener and a new formula that helps remove stains from today's synthetics. And it leaves your clothes smelling fresh and clean, even with a dryer. Arm & Hammer laundry detergent. Like a box of fresh air and sunshine for your clothes.
Don't just set a post, anchor it. With Saccrete Concrete Mix, it's easy to permanently anchor the dozens of different posts you have around your home. But that's not all. There are Saccrete mixes that are just right for building this planter box or seating wall, as well as anchoring posts. We tell you how in this easy-to-follow project book. It's free at your dealer. So when you want lasting beauty, anchor your ideas with Saccrete. For quality you can be sure of.
12 and a half before the hour. Now with more of this morning's Washington news, here's Bruce Morton.
This is an anniversary, one which, as Eric Severide noted last night, this city remembers but does not celebrate. 5 years ago this morning, 5 men were caught burglarizing the Watergate offices of the Democratic National Committee. That third-rate burglary, as a White House spokesman called it, changed the political history of the decade. The long Watergate drama is over now. Verdicts in, appeals decided. We thought you might want to know what's become of some of the actors in it. Remember Jeb Magruder, deputy director of the Committee to Re-elect the President? He pleaded guilty to conspiring to obstruct justice, served 7 months in prison, wrote a book, and is now a vice president of the Young Life Campaign, a Christian group which works with young people. His wife says, we're trying to live our lives again. John Dean, who remembered all those conversations, he too pleaded guilty to conspiracy and served 5 months. Dean, too, has written a book, and his agent says he's working on another. Dean's wife, Maureen, the agent says, is considering a movie career. They live in Los Angeles. Charles Colson, a White House political aide, he, too, pleaded guilty to conspiracy and served about 5 months. His book is about his religious conversion. Colson now works for the Prison Fellowship, a religious organization which works with prisoners and those recently released from prison. John Ehrlichman, chief White House domestic aide during the Nixon administration. He was convicted in both the Watergate cover-up and Ellsberg break-in cases. Ehrlichman went to Santa Fe, volunteered to work with American Indians, and wrote a novel about power in Washington. Last October, with his Watergate appeal still pending, Ehrlichman chose to begin serving his time. G. Gordon Liddy, a plumber and the silent man of Watergate. Liddy went to jail for the burglary itself back in March 1973. He is still there, serving longer than any other Watergate figure, and still largely silent. President Carter commuted his sentence, and Liddy will be eligible for parole next month. E. Howard Hunt, the former CIA agent, the man who recruited the Cubans. Hunt served his time, was paroled last February. He had earlier written a lot of spy novels. Now he's working on a book on prison life. James McCord, head of security for the committee to re-elect. McCord was the first to implicate John Mitchell in Watergate. He served 4 months in prison and then all but disappeared. McCord lives in Fort Collins, Colorado. He did not say, and we do not know, what he does for a living. Bernard Barker, most vocal of the Cubans. He's back in Miami, working as a sanitary inspector. Dwight Chapin, President Nixon's appointments secretary, served 5 months. Now president and publisher of a non-religious but inspirational magazine called Success Unlimited. Sam Ervin of North Carolina, chairman of the Senate Watergate Committee. He's retired now, says, I read what I want to, and I don't have to go to committee meetings anymore. Alexander Butterfield, the man who told the Watergate Committee about the White House tapes. Never indicted, a seeming good guy, but for a long time unable to find a job. Butterfield is now vice president of the International Air Service Company in California. Archibald Cox, chief victim of the Saturday Night Massacre, is back at Harvard Law School. H.R. Haldeman, President Nixon's chief of staff, will begin serving his cover-up prison sentence next week. John Mitchell, Richard Nixon's attorney general, starts serving his time then, too. Nixon himself, pardoned by President Ford, lives at San Clemente, earns several $100,000 through his recent TV interviews, and reportedly will earn even more when his memoirs are published shortly. Frank Wills, the Watergate security guard who first spotted the burglary, is unemployed.
The time now, 9 minutes before the hour.
There's an art to making fine clothes, and Whirlpool believes an art to washing and drying them. So we designed special fabric settings and temperature controls to be so reliable, so precise that you can wash and dry even this classic washable shirt with total confidence. No one told us to make a laundry pair this good. We did it because at Whirlpool, we truly do believe that quality can be beautiful.
Hey, Jack, you ever use this strange-looking charcoal? Charcoal bricks? Sure. Hey, that's real charcoal, but it's clean and it's easy to use. Yeah, swing by later. I'll show you. You see, Dave, bricks is specially treated to keep you clean. Hey, great. And you don't have to hassle with lighter fluid. You just light the edges with a match. Bricks is ready to cook over in minutes. And with enough charcoal for 4 big steaks. Incredible.
Instant lighting charcoal bricks.
Meet the Culex mosquito. To fertilize her eggs, she looks for blood. That's why she's looking for you. We know how to keep her off you. We're Cutter Laboratories, makers of Cutter insect repellent. And we've been insect experts for over 50 years. In the backwoods or in your backyard, long-lasting Cutter is incredibly effective. Count on Cutter. You can't bite back, but you can fight back.
Can't swim? Now is the time to get with Schwimmflugel, the amazing European swimming aid that helps you learn to swim. Whether you're a tiny tot or a grown-up, you'll really enjoy the water. Schwimmflugel fit on the upper arm. Inflate in seconds, stay inflated. Colored bright orange, the safety color. 3 sizes for all ages. Get in the swim today with Schwimmflugel. If you can't pronounce it, look for the bright orange package, practically everywhere you find water.
Eckerd Drugs, Sporting Goods Department, JCPenney, and Woolworth Woolco.
Now 6.5 minutes before the hour.
Not the little people have very willingly gone along with this because it's European.
Discover a world beyond your wildest dreams. Discover Atari. Pioneers in coin video games like Centipede, Tempest, and Asteroids that challenge you, excite you, test you like never before. Discover the Atari that opened your eyes to the world's most popular home video games like Space Invaders, Missile Command, and Warlords. Discover the Atari that brought you a home computer truly designed for the home. Sophisticated for advanced needs, yet simple enough for your child to use. Compose music, play advanced games, manage your finances, all at the touch of a button. Discover Atari. Atari. And discover how far you can go.
60 Minutes, a CBS News weekly magazine, will continue.
Betty Ann and I will be right back to tell you about the next 30 minutes.
The Glamour Gals collection. Here's Danny in silver shimmer. You can pose her, comb her hair, play with her in the party place, sold separately. A spin-around house with 3 rooms and movable furniture.
Let's fix the furniture for the party. Then we have to prepare the barbecue. Look, Danny's dancing.
Glamour Gals. The Glamour Gals collection party place. You have to put it together. Danny in silver shimmer, sold separately. New from Kenner.
When you play Payday, a funny money game, money can be a laughing matter.
A bill for flugelhorn lessons?
What's a flugelhorn?
I have no idea.
Me, you buy a dress.
Ooh, what color are you gonna get, Daddy?
There are funny squares, funny bills, funny deals. So in Payday, money can be a laughing matter.
I've got the most money. I won. Nobody's laughing.
Well, let's play another game of Payday.
Payday, a family game from Parker Brothers.
Next week,
I guess I'm really a dropout.
Pour in your milk, add the mix, turn it on, it's fun to fix.
Quick and thick, shake machine.
Fast or slow, round and round, tastes so good when she drinks it down.
Quick and thick, shake machine.
Strawberry shortcake with her freckled nose and raspberry tart, both are cute when they're posed.
Little dolls from the Strawberry Shortcake and her Friends collection. Each sold separately, each with a separate smell.
Strawberries! Raspberries! It's fun to comb strawberries' hair. It's now lemon meringue. Lemon! And this is apricot with bunny hopsalot. It's not delicious!
Strawberry Shortcake and raspberry tart, lemon meringue, and apricot with hot salad. Each sold separately from Kenner.
And now, what it takes, what you need to know and should be doing to get the job you've always wanted.
R.V. Corman. It's really great working with dogs. Be there for all the madcap fun during Comedy Week on The Muppet Show, beginning Wednesday at 7:30 on Channel 2.
They always eat better.
The chicken noodle.
When you remember the soup.
It's my favorite.
They always eat better.
May I have some more?
There's one wonderful way to warm up a sandwich. Give them the golden goodness and rich warmth of Campbell's Chicken Noodle Soup.
They always eat better. When you remember the soup.
It's right on my shelf.
Picking and choosing the right investments requires...
We are ready to spill our blood for our dignity.
Soft soap for the sink introduces Shower Mate for your shower.
Now, anybody will tell you Don Meredith is not a fussing man. But I don't like showering with someone's leavings. Shower Mate, that's the answer. Fresh soap every shower. Lather's good, smells good, conditions good, all that good stuff. I just feel cleaner about using it.
Shower Mate liquid soap. Soap you can feel cleaner about.
I tell you, you're gonna be hooked.
There's one product no medicine cabinet should be without. Alka-Seltzer. For headache with acid indigestion, nothing is more soothing or effective. It's America's home remedy.
I'm feeling much better.
Gotcha. Out of action. Get the twin action Norelco Rotatract rechargeable razor. Inside 3 floating heads. Twin action grips and raises hair up, then razors hair off, closer than ever, without mixing cuts or soap and water. The twin action Norelco Rotatract rechargeable, because for close shaves,
there's no action like twin action.
I bought my bathing suit, what there is of it, on the Riviera.
very international.
Right down to my card.
International, so worldly, so welcome.
Last night, L.A.
Tonight, Broadway.
So worldly, so welcome, so worldly, so welcome. MasterCard International.
Central America in Revolt will continue.
Tuesday, meet QED, an adventuring genius on a mystery trail to a secret army and a mad scientist, all out to get QED. Then, a CBS special movie presentation. What is the dark secret of this boy's past that now threatens his life? George C. Scott in Oliver Twist. Action, drama, and adventure, Tuesday.
This is CBS.
8 million Americans watch daytime TV every day. It's worth a look.
Where are all these bottled up people coming from? And what pressures are working on them to create this kind of volatility? And what are we doing to relieve it?
When the morning news programs end at 9 a.m. on the East and West Coasts, local stations take over for an hour. They either run their own shows, Good Morning Chicago, Wake Up Milwaukee, Hi There Portland, or they buy syndicated programs such as the hugely successful Donahue, a program which combines a highly attractive male host with an hour of good conversation.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Wheel of Fortune. I'd like to
At 10 a.m., the networks take over again. Except for the occasional network rerun, mid-morning is a time for fun and games. Since women are the dominant audience, game show hosts are always men. And since these shows compete with housework, there are lots of lights and noise and hoopla to keep the audience's attention. Something else has happened to the game shows in recent years. They're not quiz shows anymore because the questions are never about information. Today, shows depend either on luck or on guessing how other people feel about something.
Here we go. 100 people surveyed, top 6 answers on the board. Here's the question. Name something you are more apt to rent than to buy.
This show, Family Feud, is one of the most popular daytime game shows, largely because of the personality of Richard Dawson, who blends a dose of sarcasm with the conventional homilies.
Now, you're Japanese, are you?
Yes. Right. Okay. So if you win, you go for $10,000. If you lose, harry-carry. You know.
You know how it works.
From fun and games in the morning, the networks go to love in the afternoon, with the soap opera, a dramatic form that goes back more than half a century to radio. The mix of continuing characters, plots which unravel for years at a time, and a strong dash of sex are tempting sources for parody. But the fact is they work. They grab and hold audiences far more effectively than do most primetime shows, especially when a character emerges with the raffish sex appeal of Luke Spencer, played by Anthony Geary on ABC's General Hospital, the most popular of all daytime programs.
This is CBS.
Jordache has the look that's right. The Jordache look.
Channel 2 News Newswatch with Bill O'Reilly.
Good evening. Nearly 2 inches of volcanic ash covered an area around Mount St. Helens tonight. The volcano erupted for a second time early today, but the blast was only a fraction of the force felt 2 years ago. There was some yelling and catcalling, but today's KKK rally in Meriden, Connecticut went off without a repeat of last year's violence. And spring is finally here, arriving at 5:56 this afternoon.
Well, they may generally be considered kids' games, but as Ray Brady reports, they're taking giant-sized bites out of the holiday season stock market.
Now it's Pac-Man's turn to get eaten up.
Warner Communications, the manufacturer, says Pac-Man and its other Atari home video games are not the runaway bestsellers they were, and in fact, some stores are canceling orders right before Christmas. Another manufacturer, Mattel, says it's having problems too. But video games are nearly a third of the $7 billion toy market, and all this comes at a bad time for retailers.
Right now, there is not as good as expected to be. We have a lot in stock, and we want to get rid of them before the holidays. We're expecting to sell them.
Some retailers say there may just be too many games on the market. Others say the public may be getting tired of them. Warner says there's no sign of that. But on Wall Street, investors heard the news and zap, the Dow Jones Industrial Average dropped more than 19 points. The second day in a row the market's been chumped. For investors in Warner, zonk, a drop of more than 16 points in their stock, a one-day paper loss for them of around $1 billion. Why did Pac-Man and his friends take such a big bite out of the market?
Because they're a high-growth, high-visibility area of the economy, and they should generally be leading the growth. There should be much more interest in video games than in many other items.
The market had been going up because investors felt that consumers would soon start spending money and pull the economy out of the recession. But while it's still early for gauging Christmas sales, the big question today was, if Pac-Man, E.T., and Raiders of the Lost Ark aren't selling, what will? Ray Brady, CBS News, New York.
NASA today.
RV Corman. It's really great working with dogs. Be there for all the madcap fun during Comedy Week on The Muppet Show, beginning Wednesday at 7:30 on Channel 2.
Gary U.S. Bonds, Monday at 7:30.
Will be held Monday.
Today, new research has revealed that alcohol in early pregnancy may result in newborns with abnormalities. Abnormalities characterized by small slant eyes, which are an early derivative of the brain, and an unusually small brain as well. These 3-year-olds reveal a marked difference in behavior. Notice which child's mental and physical development is impaired. The March of Dimes, through its prenatal care program, calls your attention to this combination of birth defects known as the fetal alcohol syndrome.
Oh, it's empty.
Until recently, no one realized that alcohol could be dangerous for pregnant women. And since no one really knows what a safe amount of alcohol is, the March of Dimes says, when you're pregnant, why take a chance?
What if you went off to college and found that you were the only one who had to walk upright, and everyone else had wheels, and everything was built for them, not for you? You'd feel hurt. What if the college library had thousands of books, but the books you needed were in Braille?
Hey, there are no words here. Huh? They're all there. What's wrong? Got a guy here that can't read. I can read, but there's nothing here but a bunch of bumps. Don't have special schools for people like that?
What if everyone except you spoke sign language?
Hi. How you doing?
You'd feel left out, wouldn't you? Well, that's how handicapped people feel now when they go to college and find extra handicaps. But things are changing, and we have free information that can help. Write Closer Look, Box 1492, Washington, D.C., 20013.
Las Vegas has the fun for you.
Monday at 4:30 on Channel 2.
On Your Side, Thursday.
I'm gonna return these certs.
Now?
Yeah, they're all covered with specks.
Those aren't specks. They're certs flavor crystals. Try one. And certs gives you 30-minute breath protection. I mean, the candy may be gone in 5 minutes, but certs with Redson keeps on freshening your breath even after 30 minutes.
I'll put another log on the fire.
Certs with flavor crystals keeps on working even after 30 minutes.
Thursday the 4th, 7:30 a.m. Man in mirror looks old. Gray hair's got to go. Used Grecian formula for the first time. Looks like water, no mess. Wednesday the 10th, gray hair slowly disappearing. Tuesday the 16th, more gray gone, nobody noticing. Monday the 22nd, hair looks perfectly natural, feels healthy too. Wife likes touch of gray I left around the sides. Boss says I look great, asks if I've lost weight. Fact, without all that gray, I look like myself again. Grecian formula, liquid and cream.
Olympic medalist Susie Korok for Color Track by RCA.
My hat's blue, my vest is yellow, and my pants are hot dog red.
If these colors don't look right, see them on a 1979 color track. Getting the color right is what it's all about. And now, with channel lock tuning, it tracks the color more automatically than ever.
Before you see the color track system grabs it, aligns it, defines it, sharpens it, tones it, and locks the color on track.
RCA is making television better and better.
Sharron, I remember you this high, and now you're getting hitched.
There's so much to do.
Relax. Have a cup of coffee.
Maxwell House. Smell.
It's always good. Heavens, says Maxwell House right on it.
A good cup of coffee.
Sharron, you make one cup at a time. It's got to be good. Maxwell House always is. Here, the wedding present.
Maxwell House is good to the last drop. Maxwell House.
Like father, like son. Like father, like son. Think about it.
For information on smoking and heart disease, ask your heart association.
Sunday, it's 60 Minutes. Then on All in the Family, Steffi turns thief. But why is Edith trying to protect her? Then on Alice, Tommy and his girlfriend hit the runaway trail. Next, a CBS movie special. Sally Struthers stars in And Your Name is Jonah. All starting at 7, 6 Central and Mountain.
Tonight on CBS.
Lindsay's best-selling book stunned over 12 million readers, then became a motion picture of awesome impact. Now, The Late Great Planet Earth is an album.
Let all the men of the war draw near. Let them come up. Multitudes, multitudes in the Valley of Decision.
The voice of Orson Welles, as powerful as the words themselves, with the music of the London National Philharmonic. There's never been an album such as this. It takes your mind where it's never dared to go, to face the end of our time.
Is our planet truly in mortal peril?
The voice, the words, the album. The Late Great Planet Earth with Orson Welles. To listen to it carefully is to change your life forever.
Order now. Call 582-2000 or send $7.95 to Planet Earth, Box 861, Radio City Station, New York 10019.
Burt Reynolds with Mike, Monday. It's Sunday morning on CBS, and here again is Charles Kuralt.
Pope John.
The client will be here in 10 minutes. There goes lunch again.
I want time for something hot and delicious. Wishful thinking.
No, light lunch.
Light lunch?
From Lipton, hot, delicious noodles, rich, thick sauces, only half the calories of a cheeseburger. Try all 7 kinds.
Whenever it's there goes lunch, make it light lunch.
Delicious. Taste the Oriental.
Taste the a la King.
Whenever it's there goes lunch, make it light lunch.
This country may be in danger. We could be losing something we can't afford to lose. Once in this country, when a man produced a product, it was the best he could possibly make. He stood behind it with pride. He lived a simple idea. Do it right, or don't do it at all. Nobody told him that. No government agency dictated it. And it built a standard of living for the world to aim at. Now that idea is threatened by the slipshod, the second rate. To some, it means quick riches. To some, it means quick death of the standards we have built. Some are fighting this threat. Whirlpool Corporation believes in one simple idea: to continue to design, build, and service home appliances the right way, with pride, so you can live with them comfortably for years. Or they will not build them at all. If we can't keep this simple idea alive, then indeed we are the endangered species.
A surprising message to Rolaids users. Tums neutralizes 1/3 more acid than Rolaids. Watch this familiar demonstration. 1 Rolaids and 1 Tums tablet are added to stomach acid. Both neutralize the acid. But on those occasions, when your stomach has even this much more excess acid, Tums can still absorb it. Rolaids can't, because tablet for tablet, Tums neutralizes 1/3 more acid than Rolaids. For acid indigestion and heartburn, take Tums.
Starting out the day just right.
Omelets are easy, and you can fix them in a couple of minutes.
When you're hungry late at night.
All you need are 2 eggs, 2 tablespoons of water, seasoning, and a piping hot pan.
Anytime or any place.
When it's set, add ham, cheese, leftovers, most anything, and fold over.
There's no food that can replace
Omelets, a quick and easy way to fix a nutritious meal or an elegant dessert.
the incredible edible egg.
For thousands of Americans with kidney disease, these are the threads of life. Hollow fibers that are part of a unique blood filter, made with a special chemical developed by Phillips Petroleum. They're used with artificial kidney machines, and they've helped save countless lives when human kidneys have failed. Developing life-saving chemicals while we make fine products for your car. That's performance from Phillips Petroleum, the performance company.
He would pick potatoes over stuffing.
Mrs. Mark, you're positive your husband will prefer mashed potatoes to stovetop stuffing with chicken, right?
I'm positive.
Let's go in our test kitchen and find out.
Stuffing. It's just more tasty. I can eat a whole plate full of that as opposed to a whole plate full of potatoes.
What makes stuffing so right with chicken?
It just tastes great.
It is good. I think I'd like that better than potatoes, too.
Next time this chicken?
I'll try stovetop stuffing.
Yeah, I'll make sure she does.
Stovetop stuffing instead of potatoes. Ask your family.
Shame.
So jittery lately.
I've noticed. What's wrong?
Well, our doctor told her caffeine makes her nervous.
Oh, you should be drinking Sanka brand decaffeinated coffee.
But I only like real coffee.
Sanka brand is 100% real coffee. Try it.
This is real coffee.
Sanka brand these days?
Yes.
Good for you.
Yes, it has been good for me.
Sanka brand, the coffee that lets you be your best.
Let's pull together America from sea to shining sea. Carpool together America, it's good for you and me.
All across America, folks are finding that pooling pays.
By making driving more fun.
And putting fewer cars on the road.
Your car can take a friend, or 2, or even 3. To work or play or school, a pool is best for you and me.
if you're going to public transit, it's better to go together.
It saves effort.
It saves fuel, and it sure saves money, too.
Carpool together, America, from sea to shining sea. Let's pull together, America. It's good for you and me.
Help yourself. Help your country. Share a ride with a friend.
Monday, Hot Lips is off the hook and back in action on MASH at a special time. And WKRP holds a contest no one can win.
You just won $5,000.
Then Katharine Hepburn stars as a teacher fighting poverty and ignorance in The Corn is Green. Following MASH and WKRP Monday.
Tomorrow on CBS.
Presenting the internationally acclaimed pianist, Gary Graffman. Newsweek magazine reported Gary Graffman is one of the greatest living pianists. Don't miss this exciting artist.
Don't miss Gary Graffman at Carnegie Hall, Wednesday, February 7th at 8 p.m. Major credit cards at box office or call Charge It.
WTFM. This is where I work every morning, 5:30 until 10. I'm Dean Anthony, and I'm really lucky. I love my job. Love the actors and actresses game, the off-key singing club. Love the comedy classics and the great music. Barbra Streisand, Bee Gees, Neil Diamond, Engelbert. But most of all, I love you. And if no one has said it to you yet today, let me say it. I love you. I love you.
And you'll love WTFM. Great music all day at 103.5.
Elka Summer, Monday night. It's Sunday morning on CBS, and here again is Charles Kuralt.
Do you feel as though you are slowly going broke even though making $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 a year? Well, one way to cope with that condition would be to have something to turn to once a week. It gives you advance warning about what's happening in Washington, picks up ahead of the game advice on how to keep even with inflation, what to expect from leapfrogging interest rates, how new tax laws can work to your advantage, when should you buy stocks, and a checklist of questions to ask before you buy. I'm talking about the Kiplinger Washington Letter, a weekly guide to warn you, advise you, and point out new opportunities so you can come out ahead in spite of the weakening dollar, the squeeze on credit, a possible recession, and profit for your business, your family, your property. How to make money during difficult times. And remember, difficult times can be good times for you if you have the right information. Nobody has the time to personally research and digest all the material necessary to cope with today's complex changing scene. And that's why the smart people, the decision makers, count on the Kiplinger Washington Letter to keep them ahead of the game, on top of the trend, and avoid the pitfalls. Today, more than ever, you need this letter to keep ahead and profit. And that's why Kiplinger would like to make this timely offer. An opportunity for you right now to try the Kiplinger Washington Letter for 21 weeks for only $10 and get free this special report, The 1980s, A Fresh Look. What to expect, how to plan, how to make some money out of it. Fastest growing industries. It's yours free when you try the Kiplinger Washington Letter for 5 months, 21 weekly issues. And that's not all. When you send your check today, you also get this analytical report on how to deal with inflation, owning your business, real estate, should you buy gold, gems, bonds, a checklist for things to look for in stocks, projects the rate of inflation for the future, sound, down-to-earth judgment and advice. So don't miss out. Send your $10 to Kiplinger, TV 203. Washington, D.C., if you don't make or save many times the $10, you keep these two valuable reports, the 1980s, A Fresh Look, and How to Cope with Inflation, and we'll refund the unused portion of your subscription. Isn't that fair enough? This could be the wisest investment you ever made, so take advantage today by sending $10 to Kiplinger, TV 203, Washington, D.C.
Jeff Greenfield watches television. We all watch television, but there's a difference. Jeff Greenfield watches television with the eye of a critic, which he is in any number of fields. For Sunday morning, he's going to be television critic and regularly, we suppose, bite the hand that feeds us. Jeff?
Charles, I wanted to begin this enterprise by raising a serious, profound question about the nature of television in American society. Like, how come when David Banner turns into the Incredible Hulk, his shirt rips completely off his body, but never his pants? Well, on second thought, I decided to wait on that one for a Ford Foundation conference at Aspen and raise a different question with some intriguing answers. How come Carl Malden is always wearing a hat in those American Express commercials? It's no accident, and that's the point. In television commercials, everything counts. When you have 30 seconds to sell a product, and when it costs you, minute by minute, 15 or 20 times what it costs to make a network TV show, when it will cost you up to $100,000 every time you want to show that ad in the middle of a hit program, everything has to count. So if you're selling traveler's checks, you want a tough, firm image of safety and strength. Well, who played a tough, firm cop on streets of San Francisco? Carl Malden. And who are the only men in America, not counting baseball players and American Legion officials, who wear hats? Right, cops. And that's why Carl Malden's hat is glued to his head. Now, you might try looking for such details when it comes to a centuries-old advertising tradition, the attempt to link a product with sex. Sometimes it's done with a word. Geritol tablets has a youngish man and woman, husband and wife, I suppose, but I'm no snoop, looking at each other with mutual admiration while proclaiming the tablet as potent. They are talking about the pill. Of course they are. Sometimes it's done with smutty slogans. Flick your bick, get stroked in the morning, I'm gonna change your sausage. A kind of commercial version of the smarmy leer of the Newlywed Game's "What did you wish your husband had more of on your wedding night?" inquiries. Sometimes even a television network yields to temptation. Last fall, CBS's promotion for its new shows promised, "Turn us on, we'll turn you on." Obviously, one demand of feminism has been heard here. For the second season, CBS boasts, "We're coming on." Next fall, I believe the slogan will be, "Our place or yours." Now, admittedly, close attention to detail is not always necessary. The Noxzema company prefers to sell its shaving cream with the subtle as a sledgehammer approach. Take it all off. Let creamy cream ya. And, of course, Farrah Fawcett dipping her hands into what were called great balls of comfort. Don't write to me, friends, I just report what's going on. Currently, they have given us Anti-Friction, a Victorian porn queen who materializes in a man's bathroom, rips off her clothes, and does a routine from a topless bar. It's so blatant that one network, this one, won't clear it for broadcast. But if you want sexual subtlety with a vengeance, take a look at this commercial for Rise, which begins with a woman and her paramour surprised by the man of the house.
Oh no, he's home!
A kiss goodbye?
He wants a kiss, but his beard's too tough. He'll shave fast with Rise. Into the bathroom they flee as the threatening figure of the man of the house comes ever closer. Who is this punishing figure now moving up the stairs to the bathroom? We will soon find out the answer to this provocative question.
Father, how about a close shave?
Her father? Good heavens, illicit love, flight to the bathroom, and just a hint of S&M and incest, all in 30 seconds, and it isn't even on public television.
Well, the big television show of the year has already been on, commercials and all, the Super Bowl game.
Here's that special introductory offer again from the Kiplinger Washington Letter. You get all of this for only $10. 21 weeks of the Kiplinger Washington Letter, plus a special report on the 1980s, a fresh look, plus how to cope with inflation. Send $10 to Kiplinger, TV 203. Washington, D.C. If not completely satisfied, keep the 2 reports and we'll refund the unused portion of your subscription. Send $10 to Kiplinger, TV 203. Washington, D.C.
Mr. Potts, meet my boys. They want homemade soup for dinner.
Ah, well, here is everything you need, except the meat. New soup starter.
Can't make much.
Well, sure can. Just add fresh meat. Soup starter's got vegetables, stock, and seasonings. Simmer 90 minutes. Makes 2 quarts.
Of homemade soup? How about joining us tonight for homemade soup?
New soup starter. Everything for homemade soup, except the meat.
So what does a butcher do on his day off? has a barbecue.
Hi, Uncle Pete. You coming outside to fix barbecue chicken?
Nope, I'm gonna fix it in the oven with shake and bake coating mix, barbecue style. The coating turns into tangy, tomatoey barbecue sauce.
That's neat, Uncle Pete. Yeah, it tastes like... Like more! Yeah.
That's my recipe for a bang-up barbecue. Chicken, shake and bake barbecue style, and friends. One for pork, too.
Gramps, you ought to know better feeding Barney hamburger.
Yeah, Walt, don't you know better?
It's not hamburger, it's Top Choice.
Looks like hamburger.
Ha, she's got you there, Walt.
Top Choice is better than hamburger.
Better?
Got complete nutrition. Hamburger doesn't.
Real moist and meaty, Walt.
Got flavors, too. Original style, cheese and egg flavor, and liver and bacon flavor.
Top Choice chopped burger for dogs who love hamburger. It's better for them.
High noon in Gotham City. A deserted warehouse on the outskirts of town. And a ticking bomb spells trouble for Batman and Robin.
Holy breaking and entering! It's Batgirl!
Quick, Batgirl, untie us before it's too late.
It's already too late. I've worked for you a long time, and I'm paid less than Robin.
Holy discontent!
Same job, same employer means equal pay for men and women.
No time for jokes, Batgirl.
It's no joke. It's the federal equal pay law.
Holy act of Congress!
Can we talk about this later?
Will Batgirl save the dynamic duo? Will she get equal pay? Tune in tomorrow or contact the Wage and Hour Division listed in your phone book under the U.S. Department of Labor.
An advertisement I saw for this broadcast called it the Sunday newspaper that comes in a tube. Well, most of us around here used to work on newspapers, so that's a comparison we gladly accept. But now you've seen the first edition of Sunday Morning, and you know it's not quite true. We're a television program, a little more leisurely and experimental than most, we hope, but a news broadcast after all. Eric Severide, a good writer, when he was feeling grumpy about television, used to murmur, "One good word is worth 1,000 pictures." We're going to choose our words at least as carefully as our pictures on Sunday morning. If they're going to call us an electronic newspaper, we want to be a good one. We wanted you to know what we're doing around here. After this, we won't be so introspective. We'll just do it. I'm Charles Kuralt. See you next Sunday morning.
Monday, Katharine Hepburn stars in The Corn is Green. She was a teacher fighting ignorance and poverty. One girl could ruin it all.
4 weeks yesterday, I had a baby boy.
Did you ever promise her marriage?
No, never.
His entire future was at stake. Katharine Hepburn stars in The Corn is Green, Monday.
Tomorrow on CBS.
This paragraph in 5 seconds.
Good morning, I'm Charles Kuralt, and this is Sunday Morning.
This is my Texas Instruments home computer. Great for learning. The only thing wrong is I never get to use it. See, this morning the kids learned about math.
Perfect.
This afternoon, my neighbors learned how to balance their budget. Then these guys came by to learn how to fight aliens. Now I'm going to learn chess. Observe the master.
With the home computer from Texas Instruments, you're not just playing, you're learning.
Checkmate! Well, I guess you can learn from losing.
fleurs de la nuit et la mystique de la nuit. Nocturne, un parfum par Caron.
Nocturne, a perfume by Caron, the new sensation of all Paris. Give her Nocturne, give her the night.
Potemkin has a custom family van at a price everyone can afford. $99.88. $99.88. Complete with captain's chairs, custom paint, icebox and sink, custom wheels, raised letter tires, roof ladder, and all these other extras. Incredibly priced, $99.88. And remember, if this nameplate isn't on the back of your car, you probably paid more than you should have.
When I smoke cigars at home, my friends never object, because I've got a Polynex Pure Air 99. It has a 4-stage filter, including activated charcoal. It removes smoke, pollen, and dust, everything but your relatives. Smoke goes in here, clean air comes out here. And you can even dial a citrus scent, or no scent at all. These are my friends. They're crazy about my Pure Air 99 from Polynex. Right, girls?
A year before Mount St. Helens erupted, climatologist Ivan Browning warned of volcanic activity in the area and its effects on crops and commodities. Browning is consultant to businessmen, scientists, and one Wall Street firm, Payne-Webber, where the research department distills his information for the Payne-Webber broker. Because when investing, getting the right information and getting it first can be the difference between success and failure. Payne-Webber, working to get the right information first.
Thank you, Payne-Webber.
I can't get this even.
Easy, Jim.
Take your time.
Sorry, the doctor says too much caffeine makes me tense.
Well, how about some Sanka brand decaffeinated coffee?
I only like real coffee.
Sanka brand's 100% real coffee. Go ahead.
It's really good.
Now, that's a good-looking treat.
And I don't feel like a Scrooge anymore, thanks to Sanka brand.
Sanka brand. Enjoy your coffee and enjoy your holidays.
Delicious hot cereal. What is it?
Great. What is it?
Yummy. What is it?
Grape nuts?
It's a great hot taste from an unexpected place. Hot grape nuts. The recipe's easy. The result? A savory blend of wholesome wheat and barley, deliciously hearty, uniquely grape nuts. For a great hot taste from an unexpected place, hot grape nuts cereal.
Canon presents a new camera.
John, I'm working. Can I have my camera back?
Just one more. It's Canon's new AE1 program. Even simpler to use. This new Canon AE1 program's super. Just one more. No matter how tough the light, the new program mode makes it easy to shoot like a pro. Here, get to work. The new AE1 program. Keep your eye on the ball. So advanced, it's simple. And more of both.
To enjoy life and good health, you need good nutrition. Vitamin C is part of it. It helps to maintain the body's resistance to disease, helps keep teeth, gums, and bones strong, body tissues and blood vessels healthy. Vitamin C plays a vital role in the proper healing of scrapes, bruises, and wounds. As you grow older, your need for vitamin C never ends. So eat foods rich in vitamin C. And to be sure, take supplemental vitamin C every day.
We're Exxon. We're Andy Caldor, heading a team of Exxon scientists who use lasers to unlock energy secrets that could never be revealed before. We're Richard Hall, creating chemical reactions with light to make future energy production more efficient. We're Carmel Meyer, conducting research that may one day make American energy more plentiful and less costly. We're more than 100,000 people working on energy. We're Exxon.
Bell System Knowledge brings you a way to manage information more productively. Dimension PBX, a programmable electronic communication system for making critical connections more rapidly, increasing profits, controlling costs, saving energy, creating new information management possibilities for an endless variety of businesses. Dimension PBX from Bell.
At CBS News, we never stop asking. Because the answers could change your life. CBS News.
This is CBS.
At Gimbel's, we're Santa's helpers this Christmas with 50% savings on Regal's 9-piece Sahara Silverstone cookware set, now just $39.99, including fry pan, 1, 2, and 3-quart covered sauce pots, and 5-quart covered Dutch oven. For just $4.99 to $8.99, treat yourself to a Regal 10-inch square griddle or an 8, 10, or 12-inch chef pan, all with non-stick Silverstone interiors from Regal. From all of Santa's helpers this Christmas at Gimbel's.
Thanks to Uncle Sam, if you file a joint tax return, you can enjoy a tax saving of up to $2,000 or $1,000 if filing singly. Get it with an Anchor All Savers certificate that gives you a big tax break and big earnings too, with a deposit of only $500 or more. Open your Anchor account now and get a free gift or cash bonus. Stop in for details. Remember, your Anchor banker, he understands.
That's right, your Anchor banker, she understands.
Louis Rukeyser's Business Journal this morning.
It's Sunday morning on CBS, and here again is Charles Kuralt. This portion of Sunday Morning is sponsored by Timex, the Total Time Company. Timex, we make technology beautiful.
From the depths of space, from the edge of the Earth, Timex takes quartz to make a watch beyond time as we know it. The new Timex. The new Timex Quartz.
A watch so accurate, you may have to reset it only once this year. Thin, sleek, beautiful. The new Timex Quartz, built and priced in the Timex tradition. Timex, we make technology beautiful.
The criteria for a compact copier of a different sort. It's here, the Canon NP210. A fixed copy board saves space. 21 letter-size copies a minute saves time. Copies up to ledger size. The Canon NP210 even has its own optional mini sorter. The economical Canon NP210, a compact copier of a different sort. Call toll-free for information or contact your authorized Canon dealer.
While others said the Shah would never fall, one Middle East expert warned of his possible defeat and its effects on oil supplies. Dr. Alvin Cottrell, who's been a consultant to 4 nations, but only one Wall Street firm, Paine-Webber, where the research department distills his information for the Paine-Webber broker. Because when investing, getting the right information and getting it first can be the difference between success and failure. Paine-Webber, working to get the right information first.
Thank you, Paine-Webber.
Travel with Timex to a new world of digital timekeeping. Discover stopwatch, countdown, and alarm in one. Enjoy Timex spirit and style in sporting designs. Find elegance combined with great simplicity. Awake, remind with precision alarms. Adventure now to Timex Digitals, where everything is possible. Timex, we make technology beautiful.
When a beautiful girl has a Broadway dream, you're at 42nd Street. When 100 tapping feet thunder like one, you're at 42nd Street. When an extravaganza Broadway hasn't seen for years comes alive again, you're at 42nd Street. The dancing, the glitter, the dames. It's David Merrick's 42nd Street, the big Broadway dream come true.
Come and meet those dancing feet.
On the avenue, I'm taking you to
42nd Street.
42nd Street, 1981 Tony Award winner, Best Musical. Call Telecharge 246-0730.
Basic arithmetic tells you when to get out of the money market. Say you're getting 17% and you're in the 50% tax bracket. After taxes, you wind up with 8.5%. Well, why settle for that or less if interest rates come down when at Lebenthal you can lock in so much more, free of New York City, New York State, and federal income tax, and keep it all. Our bond of the week. They can't tax it and they can't take it away from you the minute interest rates come down.
You know, I've been surrounded by a lot of America's most beautiful women in my life, and let me tell you that every woman becomes more beautiful in a magnificent Flemington fur. May I? For over 60 years, women the world over have been coming to the fabulous Flemington Fur Company. Here among Flemington's vast selection of quality furs, you're sure to find one that is just right for you. And you look lovely, Mrs. Park.
You're not bad yourself, Mr. Parks.
The gift she wants most, Flemington Furs.
Long-distance runners are dramas. Little House on the Prairie, based on the classic Laura Ingalls Wilder books about frontier life in the late 19th century. So what makes a primetime hit? Well, usually it's a comedy. Viewers gathered at night around the cool fire want to laugh, even if the laughs are mixed now and then with tears as they are on many contemporary comedies. In fact, NBC's failure to develop long-running comedy shows explains why that network has finished last in the ratings for 5 straight years.
Come with Timex to find every technology in time. Choose a traditional Timex that you wind. With famous Timex dependability. Classic Timex looks. Travel with digital watches through time and space. Look for new quartz watches with all the accuracy and beauty of the cosmos. All built and priced in the Timex tradition from $16.95. Timex, we make technology beautiful.
Now for small businesses, the Horizon Communication System from Bell. Select the features you need. Design a Horizon system to make your business more efficient, productive, profitable. As your needs change, you can reprogram the electronic Horizon system yourself. Today, no business is too small to need the knowledge business. The Horizon system. Information management from the Bell system.
Catch the NFL excitement here on CBS Sports. With only 3 weeks to go, the contenders face the challenge as the playoffs approach. Minnesota, Tampa Bay, and Detroit in the Central. Atlanta in the West. Philadelphia and Dallas in the East. See them in action today. Check local listings for the NFL here on CBS Sports.
This is CBS.
Thanks to Uncle Sam, if you file a joint tax return, you can enjoy a tax saving of up to $2,000 or $1,000 if filing singly. Get it with an Anchor All Savers certificate that gives you a big tax break and big earnings too, with a deposit of only $500 or more. Open your Anchor account now and get a free gift or cash bonus. Stop in for details. Remember, your Anchor banker, he understands.
That's right, your Anchor banker, she understands.
Now you can buy 2 kinds of Cornish game hen. The typical frozen rock Cornish game hen and the Purdue fresh Cornish game hen. I don't call it a rock Cornish game hen because it's not frozen like a rock. And tests prove it's at least 40% more tender than any rock Cornish game hen you can buy. The Purdue fresh Cornish game hen. It melts in your mouth, not on your counter.
Louis Rukeyser's Business Journal this morning.
This portion of Sunday Morning is sponsored by the Travelers Insurance Companies and your independent professional traveler's agent or broker.
A few months after Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone, one of the first business calls ever made was placed by his father. It concerned insurance, and he spoke to the travelers. People with insurance questions today will soon find that travelers' agents can get answers faster than ever, thanks to one of the industry's most advanced computer systems. Call an independent traveler's agent. Considering where we've been and where we're going, why call anyone else?
We're Exxon. We're Jerry Cunningham, who helped build an offshore oil platform as tall as the Empire State Building. We're Pat McGinley, who helped get it ready to reach deep under the Santa Barbara Channel for American crude. We're Bob Noonan, drilling enough wells on this one platform to meet the energy needs of 500,000 Americans for many years to come. We're more than 100,000 people working on energy. We're Exxon.
From the very beginning, vitamin E is essential for good health. As you grow older, you need vitamin E to help keep cell membranes strong and to maintain the normal lifespan of your red blood cells. Scientific research indicates vitamin E may perform important protective functions in your body. So eat foods rich in vitamin E. And to be sure, take supplemental vitamin E every day because your need for vitamin E never ends.
Over the years, the Travelers has settled claims for tornadoes, explosions, hurricanes, and fires. Sure, there are larger claims we've settled, but to the Travelers and the people whose picture window was just broken, none more important.
I can't get this even.
Easy, Jim.
Take your time.
Sorry, the doctor says too much caffeine makes me tense.
Well, how about some Sanka brand decaffeinated coffee?
I only like real coffee.
Sanka brand's 100% real coffee. Go ahead.
It's really good.
Now, that's a good-looking treat.
And I don't feel like a Scrooge anymore, thanks to Sanka brand.
Sanka brand. Enjoy your coffee and enjoy your holidays.
Delicious hot cereal. What is it?
Great. What is it?
Yummy. What is it?
Grape nuts? It's a great hot taste from an unexpected place. Hot grape nuts. The recipe's easy. The result? A savory blend of wholesome wheat and barley, deliciously hearty, uniquely grape nuts. For a great hot taste from an unexpected place, hot grape nuts cereal.
Every day, millions of people go to work, never stopping to think about the precautions taken to make sure their jobs are safe. For that, the Travelers would like to take some credit as the first insurance company to establish a Department of Safety Engineering. Call an independent Travelers agent. The Travelers has saved employers millions of dollars in premiums, and their employees something far more precious than money.
Reaching your financial goal is never as simple as some people would have you believe. You have to know exactly where you're going and make the right decisions at the right time. At Merrill Lynch, it's our skill at guiding you through the intricacies of investing that makes us what we are. Merrill Lynch, a breed apart.
Questions. At CBS News, we never stop asking. Because the answers could change your life. CBS News.
This is CBS.
At Gimbel's, we're Santa's helpers this Christmas.
Treat your home to the handsome good looks of rainbow blinds.
Contemporary colors with an easy open and close fashion wand, narrow headrail, and decorator valance.
All of durable, carefree aluminum. Choose from the spectrum of beautiful in-stock colors and hang them in your home tonight.
Or we'll custom order them in the exact color and size you want.
Sleek, decorative rainbow blinds from all of Santa's helpers this Christmas at Gimbel's.
Right now, we've turned your Genovese drugstore into your Genovese Christmas store. You'll find gifts galore throughout the store, hundreds of cameras, watches, fragrances, cosmetics, appliances, and so much more. Check this Genovese Christmas circular for terrific gifts that everyone on your Christmas list will love at the low, low Genovese prices you love.
I'll tell you, my Bernice knows what's good for me.
And what's good for me, too, like Kellogg's Most. It's different from any nutritional cereal you can buy. Kellogg's Most cereal contains a multivitamin and iron supplement, the goodness of wheat germ, and the high fiber of bran, all woven into a combination of ingredients no other cereal offers, and a crunchy wheat taste.
Terrific.
With all that going for you, why settle for less?
Than most.
When the Steger's old air conditioner broke down, they replaced it with a high-efficiency Lennox 2-speed air conditioner.
The quiet and comfort are heavenly.
Not only that, our Lennox 2-speed air conditioner saves money because it uses less electricity.
With savings like that, how can we afford not to have Lennox?
Take it from Dave Lennox. To modernize your home, call your independent Lennox dealer.
Bye-bye, Dave.
Some of the greatest automotive ideas of our time come together now in one splendid machine. Introducing the Rover 3500. It is much more than just a beautiful car. The Rover is as practical as a station wagon, as logical as a 5-passenger sedan, and as responsive as a sports car. The Rover 3500. Sedan, wagon, sports car. More than just a beautiful car.
Coal is one way to reduce America's dependence on foreign oil. So this year, Conoco is putting $200 million into developing more coal. For example, Conoco combined ingenuity with a lot of money to invent a pipeline that pumps coal out of the mine, faster and safer. And coal is just one part of Conoco. This year, we're spending $2 billion on energy.
I told him I needed an outdoor paint that was durable. He said Moorguard, Benjamin Moore's latex house paint. That Benjamin Moore dealer, he really knows his paint.
I asked him to match this color exactly. He said, with Regal Wall satin, I can match any color. That Benjamin Moore dealer, he really knows his paint.
He really does know his paint. It's his business. See him for top quality Benjamin Moore paints.
That Benjamin Moore dealer, he really knows his paint.
Why did Grace Jewels stop using her cream denture adhesive?
Oozed out around the sides of my dentures.
We asked her to try the natural powder adhesive, Fast Teeth Powder. It sprays on a smooth, even layer.
So I have no problem with any oozing at all over the edge. My dentures now feel like they're a natural part of my mouth. It's that ease, that feeling of being able to do what you want to do without being embarrassed.
Fast Teeth Powder makes dentures feel more like your own teeth.
Like they're a natural part of your mouth now.
Dog and cat owners, you can count on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months of flea and tick protection from the Hart's 2-in-1 Plus collar. The first collar that kills fleas and ticks for up to 5 months. Its fast-acting, odorless ingredients won't vaporize, stays on your pet, works even when the Hart's collar gets wet. Get 5 months of flea and tick protection for your pet and protect your home and family. Get the Hart's 2-in-1 Plus collar.
This is a test track and a test of a remarkable machine. It uses a fuel-efficient Honda 4-stroke engine and automatic decompression for easy starts. It has a unique oil pump that improves lubrication and many other advanced features. The Honda Rotary Mower. Think of it, a lawnmower engineered by Honda.
This has been the CBS Evening News with Morton Dean.
Dr. Lawrence Burton believes that most of us probably develop cancer many times in our lives, but that our own natural immune system kills the cancer cells before they spread out of control. Burton has devised a way of measuring a patient's blood to tell how well the immune system is working and how to stimulate the immune system to attack cancer.
The patient controls their own cancer because the odds are it will return. but sometimes they won't even recognize it, and they'll control and get rid of it.
There's no doubt in your mind that Soviet officers were actually involved in this assassination of Georgy Markov?
Absolutely.
Thursday, September 7th, 1978, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Suddenly, Markov felt something hit the back of his thigh. It felt a little like a jab, but then again it stung. As Markov turned around, he saw the man behind him bending down to pick up an umbrella.
Georgy Markov died from that jab, but not until 4 days later. The hitman with the umbrella disappeared into a sea of umbrellas without a trace.
Present!
The Spanish want Gibraltar back simply because it's such a clearly visible Royal British pain in their backside. The British want to keep it because, well, because it's there.
Turn the guardroom! Quick! Bob!
I'm Mike Wallace.
I'm Morley Safer.
I'm Dan Rather.
I'm Harry Reasoner.
We're now coming up on 10 minutes after the hour. Next, Jimmy Carter talks with Walter Cronkite.
Hence we 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, pushed out of bounds on the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal to go. Now let's take time out as we pause for station identification. Formation, the ball is centered. Uh-oh, it's a fumble. It's picked up by O'Haney.
Good nutrition is essential to health, including dental health.
Boy, let's see that one again on instant replay.
This family won't eat the right food for supper tonight. And although they visit their family dentist regularly, their poor eating habits have given them a large share of dental problems. For good oral health, don't overdo between meal snacks. Eat well-balanced meals. Brush and floss thoroughly each day. A health tip from the American Dental Association.
Your son or daughter in high school can be your ticket to America. AFS, that's the American Field Service, has a way for your family to learn about the United States. Your child lives with a family in a different section of the country. A high school student from another part of the nation is placed in your home or in a home that you help select. AFS, now offering domestic and international exchanges. For more information, contact AFS, 313 East 43rd Street, New York, New York.
The basis of any news story is the personality behind it. And nowhere do newsmakers show up more dramatically than in the front and center spotlight of Face the Nation. Each Sunday, CBS News presents Face the Nation. Important people confronted by informed newsmen with the kinds of questions that draw important facts. Face the Nation, as dynamic as the news itself.
The time now, 12 minutes past the hour. The time now, 18 minutes after the hour. In 1 minute on the CBS Morning News, drug use in the Soviet Union.
You get a second chance with Wimlon. You get a second chance with Wimlon. You get a second chance with Wimlon.
Accidents will happen, but if your tie is made of Wimlon by Wembley, there's nothing to worry about. Wimlon is Wembley's miracle fabric. Knot it, crush it, even wash it. Wimlon comes back fresh as new. And right now, the latest fashion is Wimlon's Decorations collection. New dimensions and geometrics inspired by the deco art of the 20s and 30s. The Decoration collection of washable Wimlon by Wembley. Be smart, get fashion, confidence, and a second chance with Wimlon.
So buy a tie for your guy and ask for Wembley.
Wembley Neckwear, for men with their own ideas about fashion.
Welcome to the best. In basketball, it's the NBA. In sports coverage, it's CBS. And when the two get together, you've got a courtside seat for basketball excitement that's hard to beat. The NBA on CBS.
This Sunday night.
What we have here is a well-planned, coordinated, cold-blooded execution.
Kojak's investigation collides with the FBI.
National security begins right up here, and murder doesn't happen to be in the best interests of this country.
Then on Bronx.
Our client is a slime. He's not even human.
A kidnap gang tries to spring their leader.
I won't pay $1 for his release.
Any one of your pigs even thinks of opening up, you are dead.
Now go, pig! Go!
On the CBS Morning News, 18 and a half minutes before the hour. The time now, 11 minutes before the hour. Next, problems with a pot plane.
I guess I don't have to tell you I love coffee. So when I heard about the new drip filter coffee makers, I decided to compare them. I talked to professional coffee tasters. They recommended the Norelco drip filter. Then I said, hold it, Danny, you're kind of a coffee expert yourself. Why don't you give it the old taste test? Now this coffee expert recommends the Norelco, too. Look, if you compare like I did, you'll buy the Norelco coffee maker.
Also available, a value-priced 8-cupper at stores near you.
What molds into silly animals and silly shapes?
Silly putty?
What bounces like a ball?
Silly putty?
What stretches and stretches?
Silly putty.
What picks up pictures from a newspaper and makes them silly? And if you stretch it, even sillier.
Silly putty.
Are you sure Silly Putty can do all those things?
Yes, silly putty is fun.
Silly Putty comes in a shell shaped like an egg. Nothing else is Silly Putty.
The government will now deposit Social Security checks directly to individual bank accounts. Now, this means your check is automatically deposited to your checking or savings account without the bother of going down to your bank. So if you sign up as Harry and Lynn Bremmer did, you can eliminate the worry of your check being delayed, lost, or stolen. Ask your banker about Social Security direct deposit. America's bankers, helping you change things for the better.
The most successful selling cold medicine in the world is this little capsule. It contains no ingredients for aches and fever, no cough medicine like these, yet gives you longer relief. Full-time 24-hour relief of your sneezing, drips, and congestion. It's Contact. Its tiny time pills contain ingredients to work up to 12 continuous hours. That's longer relief per dose from those symptoms than any pill, any liquid. So, give your cold to Contact. All day, all night. Full time.
Now 9 minutes before the hour. Raquel Welch is a one-woman posse hunting the men who destroyed her family. See the television premiere of Hanny Calder. It's a Western thriller, and it's the Thursday night movie tomorrow on CBS.
Designated driver. When you think about it, that's your most valuable player.
This is CBS.
How about poor Fred Wilson?
Oh, what a shame. He was so enjoying retirement.
I heard Gene needed help with his funeral expenses.
That's ridiculous. What about Social Security?
When my brother passed away, his wife got a Social Security death benefit check for $255. And the funeral cost almost $3,700.
How on earth did she pay for it?
Oh, well, fortunately, my brother bought life insurance a few years before he retired.
Oh, I'll bet that cost a pretty penny.
Oh, not with Prime Life 50 Plus. It costs as little as $6.95 a month. It's about 23 cents a day. I have it myself.
So do I. We could afford this protection for both of us.
Both of you? That's right.
Neither one of us had to answer any health questions or take a physical exam. No one our age can be turned down.
No one.
Is this one of those plans that offers lots of protection at first and then reduces it little by little each year?
Oh, no, we've had this coverage for years. Our benefit never decreases.
Your rates go up each year, right?
Not true, Maggie. Premiums never increase for any reason, and your benefit won't decrease as you grow older because this is whole life insurance. That's yours for less than 25 cents a day. Plus, if you're age 50 to 80, you cannot be turned down by Colonial Penn. This fine company specializes in protection for mature men and women with over $1 billion of life insurance in force. Find out what we can do for you. Call us toll-free for a free information package.
Remember, your acceptance is guaranteed. Call 1-800-251-4900.
Hello, Colonial Penn?
The call is free, and so is the information. And remember, you cannot be turned down for this valuable coverage. Call 1-800-251-4900. There is no obligation. 1-800-251-4900.
Dad, I'm not a prostitute anymore. They're helping me. Will you take me back?
Every day, Father Ritter's Covenant House saves runaways.
They make me feel like I'm somebody. Mom, I'm not garbage.
Covenant House saves them from the pimps and the predators.
Daddy, I want to see you again. Just don't beat me anymore.
We save all kinds of kids from destroying themselves. Please help.
My life isn't over at 16.
Ladies and gentlemen, the late Yul Brynner.
I really wanted to make a commercial when I discovered that I was that sick and my time was so limited. I wanted to make that commercial that says simply, now that I'm gone, I tell you, don't smoke. Whatever you do, just don't smoke. If I could take back that smoking, we wouldn't be talking about any cancer. I'm convinced of that.
This is Dr. Reed Kaplan, Stanford Medical Center. 2 million Americans are hiding, and they want out. They have schizophrenia, a serious brain disease. You can help. They are your neighbors and friends. They need treatment and funds for research, but most of all, they need understanding. That's the key that opens the door. Find out more about schizophrenia. Alliance for the Mentally Ill, 1901 North Fort Myer Drive, Arlington, Virginia, 22209.
The very little.
This is what it's like to be functionally illiterate. There are 27 million Americans like this who need your help. Volunteer at this number. The only degree you need is a degree of caring.
I think I can.
20 years ago, leukemia took enough lives to empty a football stadium. But today, we're closing in on this killer, the Leukemia Society of America.
Hi, I'm Jim Martindale, and I'd like to introduce you to the Garden Weasel. It's a revolutionary 5-in-1 tool that makes gardening fun and easy. The Garden Weasel's 3 rotary blades mesh with a scissor action to break up topsoil. They uproot young weeds before they get a start. That mixes the weeds and leaves into the soil, and that's a mulch, and that's beneficial to your garden. The Weasel cultivates to a uniform 2-inch depth, protecting your plant's roots. Remove the center blade for cultivating around seedling rows and young bedding plants and vegetables. Use 1 blade for those hard-to-reach areas. Insert the short handle, and the Weasel is perfect for plant boxes and greenhouses. The Garden Weasel is made of a rust-free alloy that's virtually self-cleaning. Simply hose it off and allow it to dry. If you have a friend that's into gardening like I am, the Garden Weasel makes a perfect gift. Look for this display.
Available at participating Ace, True Value, HWI, Service Star, Coast to Coast, Hardware Hank, and participating hardware, home center, and drugstore outlets.
In 1 minute, Americans use 23,099 microwaves. And in about 1 minute, you could use every one to microwave Cheese Whiz for instant hot cheese sauce. In 1 minute, we consume 32,612 hot dogs, and we can make them a lot better when we microwave Cheese Whiz. In 1 minute, we buy 1,706 bags of nacho chips, and we can make them tastier when we microwave Cheese Whiz processed cheese spread. The marvelous microwave in a minute cheese sauce.
You're up.
you can't sleep. Are you going to take just any sleep aid? Or is tonight the night you join the millions who've switched to Unisom? Unisom is unique. Only Unisom contains doxylamine. In medical tests, people fell asleep faster, an average of 23 minutes faster than without Unisom. No wonder Unisom is America's #1 sleep aid. So join the millions who've switched to Unisom. Take Unisom and fall asleep faster.
Later this morning on Night Watch, the 25th anniversary of the Freedom Riders. We'll hear from one of the people who rode the bus. Also, pornography is the focus of a new effort to cut down on crime and violence. A government commission is urging a crackdown. And comedian Howie Mandel. He really is a wild and crazy guy.
You like 3D? You like 3D, the whole 3D deal? Like okay, I know you do would, because it's like a special effect. Watch this.
Stay tuned.
When you want something to turn out right, it's important to know the right level. But there's another level that's far more important, your blood cholesterol level. Never heard of it? Well, let me put it this way. If your cholesterol level is too high, it's a warning. Lower your blood cholesterol level so you can lower your risk of heart attack. Finding yours is easy. Next time you see your doctor, have your cholesterol level checked and get to know it. A message from the National Cholesterol Education Program.
I love reading to kids. Their little faces light up and they giggle at the funny parts and they jump at the scary parts. Reading to kids is a lot of fun, but it's also good for them. You see, if you read to kids, they'll get interested in books, and pretty soon they'll be reading on their own, just for fun. And they'll get better grades in school and get smarter and smarter, and then they'll be reading to you. So read to someone you love today.
Please read my book. Please read my book. Please read my book.
Yes, I can. The Yes, I Can program encourages young people with disabilities to do their personal best by honoring them with a certificate of accomplishment. We hear about kids with disabilities from all over the country through letters like this one. My brother Paul has to try twice as hard just for everyday tasks, yet he smiles and pushes on. If you've been inspired by an exceptional young person 2 to 21, write us so we can send a certificate to encourage each one of them to say, yes, I can. Foundation for Exceptional Children, Reston, Virginia.
Oh, honey, how lovely. For me?
Well, actually, no. I'm celebrating. I got my promotion today.
Wonderful. You deserve it.
I think so, too. You know, I'm a new person since I stopped drinking. I guess it's made a big difference at the office.
Here, too. And I love you for it.
Is drinking affecting your life? Think about it.
We're here at our warehouse to offer incredible price reductions on our Commodore products. Now, you've seen this popular Plus 4 computer with 64K memory and 4 software packages built right in, selling nationally for $299. But to complete our final inventory clearance, we're practically giving you the Plus 4 for only $88 consumer direct. Yes, the popular Plus 4 computer. Yours for only $88 if you call now and order direct from the warehouse. Now, even if you never used a computer before, the Plus 4 makes it easy to balance your checkbook, prepare reports, file information, or bring the whole family together for some computer fun. And now, learning is even easier with this full-length optional instructional videotape. And the Plus 4 is compatible with a variety of exciting software programs, which we now have in stock and ready for immediate delivery at incredible prices. The opportunity for savings on Commodore computers and accessories has never been greater. So whether you want your computer for personal use, business, or family fun, don't miss out on this incredible opportunity to own a Commodore system for just $88. And don't forget, the Plus 4 is perfect for your child's education because today kids are brought up on computers. So give your children a head start and introduce them to the Commodore system today. And remember, the built-in software includes word processing, spreadsheets, full-color graphics, and data management. And if you already have your computer, we have the perfect companion, the Commodore 801 printer, a $200 value, now an equally incredible price of just $88. This high-quality dot matrix printer will add versatility to your computer. It prints alphabetic, numeric, and graphic at the rate of 50 characters per second, and now it's only $88. Plus, you receive our Super Savings Bonus Book, complete with over $150 in discount coupons. So buy the computer, or buy the printer, or buy them both. But call now and order, because when our supply is gone, this sale is over.
I went out to Los Angeles in 1979 as a tourist and went to the Comedy Store as a tourist. And it was amateur night, and I guess not enough people had signed up, and they said, does anybody want to come up on the stage and do something? I went up on the stage and I did something, and there was a guy in the audience came up to me after and said, are you interested in doing television? I said, yeah, I'm interested. And he happened to be the producer of a show called Make Me Laugh, which was a syndicated comedy game show. You had 1 minute to make a person laugh, and for every second they didn't laugh, they got money. And he signed me to do 15 of those. I did 15 of those, 5 a day for 3 days, went home, that was the story from my vacation, and they aired 3 months later, and then I got called and offered a network development deal and a pilot, and I came back out and worked for a little while and then sold my business.
Turkey and sirloin, mushrooms with lamb chops, pasta or pilaf, and don't forget the cheesecake, yeah! These are a few of my favorite foods.
All these delicious foods not only taste good, but the American Heart Association says they can be prepared so they're actually good for you. Give them a call. They have lots of recipes that'll surprise you.
The American Heart Association, we're fighting for your life.
These are a few of my favorite foods, yeah!
There's only one way to experience clouds. You have to see them. This year, 50,000 Americans will lose the clouds. 50,000 Americans will lose their vision forever. Yet with your help, blindness can be prevented. The National Society to Prevent Blindness sponsors medical research to conquer eye diseases. Help save the clouds. Give to prevent blindness.
All hospitals on disaster emergency. I need Air Rescue 15 right away.
Sister. We'll help you find your sister.
I'll pull you through.
That's
what I do. I'm here for you. I'll pull you through. Every day someone needs us, and we need you. Be a Red Cross volunteer.
Hi, I'm George Kennedy for your Better Business Bureau. Donating to charity is a fine thing to do. You feel good when you give to a good cause. But when you give wisely. Get the charity's full name and address. Ask what portion of your donation goes to programs, not to fundraising costs. Ask if your donation is tax deductible, and pay by check so that you have a record at tax time. And when in doubt, check them out with your Better Business Bureau.
In 2 separate medical research facilities miles apart, in 2 separate medical research studies 5 years apart, 2 separate teams of medical researchers reached the same conclusion. Excedrin was significantly more effective than the common aspirin tablet. Yes, in 2 documented studies on pain other than headache, Excedrin was significantly more effective than common aspirin. When you're in pain, get Excedrin, the extra-strength pain reliever.
Recognize these? They turn water blue in bathroom bowls, but do nothing about germs that grow in bowls. Now introducing new SanaFlush, the only in-tank cleaner that inhibits germ growth. Read the labels on other in-tank cleaners. Nowhere will they say they do anything against germs. Only SanaFlush has a germostat that's active against even staph germs. New blue SanaFlush, the only in-tank cleaner that inhibits germ growth.
Everything your grandmother washed in rainwater came out soft because rainwater washed in softness. Today, there's a whole new way to wash in softness. New improved Rain Barrel, a fabric softener that works in the wash cycle. Detergents wash out the dirt. Rain Barrel washes in the softness, a deep down softness and freshness that's not rinsed in, but washed in. New improved Rain Barrel washes in softness.
I'm Jane Wyatt, and I found something even better than Jubilee. New Foaming Action Jubilee. New Jubilee cleans better. You leave soap film like this every time you wipe with a soapy dish rag. But watch Jubilee's foam as I wipe. New Jubilee replaces soap film dullness with a bright, clean shine. Use it on refrigerators, countertops, all your appliances. Shine away daily soap film dullness with new foaming action Jubilee.
In two separate medical research facilities miles apart, in two separate medical research studies 5 years apart, two separate teams of medical researchers reached the same conclusion. Excedrin was significantly more effective than the common aspirin tablet. Yes, in two documented studies on pain other than headache, Excedrin was significantly more effective than common aspirin. When you're in pain, get Excedrin, the extra-strength pain reliever.
You know, the sunniest breakfasts start with Pam, the pure vegetable coating that stops food from sticking. Spray the skillet, then eggs won't stick. Spray the saucepan, cereals won't stick. Spray the griddle, pancakes won't stick. Spray the broiler, and bacon won't stick. Breakfast cleanups, even bacon, are wipe-off easy. Because Pam does stop food from sticking and makes cleanups a breeze. You'll find Pam in the cooking oil section.
Lee's, leading maker of beautiful carpets, now recommends an aerosol rug cleaner, Woolite rug cleaner, recommended by the leading carpet maker. We dirtied this rug everywhere but under this chair. First vacuum, spray Woolite, sponge, let dry, vacuum. Whole rug, beautifully clean. Woolite rug cleaner, recommended by the leading carpet maker. Used as directed, foams carpets beautifully clean, and it's Woolite safe.
You know what I'm doing? Getting my auto insurance checked. See if I can save some money by switching to Allstate.
That man's got a compact car. Well, Allstate's one of the very few companies with a compact car discount. So when you take 15% off his liability insurance, you can probably save him some money.
Could you? You did.
Maybe our compact car discount can save you some money, too. Check Allstate at Sears or an Allstate office.
Tomorrow night at 9 Eastern Time, CBS will present an address by President Nixon. This has been a special report from CBS News. This is CBS.
We have 30 seconds to introduce new Alka-Seltzer Gold. This is an actual laboratory test that measures acid neutralization. This is acid, like stomach acid. Now the meter reads acid. But Alka-Seltzer Gold is so fast, it starts working as you drink it. Neutralized almost instantly. We didn't need 30 seconds. Alka-Seltzer Gold, it's fast. For headache with upset stomach, use original Alka-Seltzer with specially buffered aspirin.
The Jaguar XJ is neither all performance nor all luxury. During its design and development, Jaguar gave no absolute veto power to either stylist or engineer. For the Jaguar is a complete motor car, one that performs its function as a road car with agility and stamina, yet offers its owners those elusive qualities of grace, dignity, and exclusivity.
Recognize buckwheat? This hardy grain helped feed a growing nation. Now it's scarce. This is buckwheat, stone ground. And you can still get it right here in buckwheat cereal. Flakes with a snap of maple flavor. High nutrition, of course. But the taste goes way back. Think of old-time buckwheat cakes and maple syrup. That's what prompted buckwheat's flavor. One of the true old-fashioned flavors left to enjoy.
What next?
The sugar.
Okay, it's in.
Good. Now the confidence.
Confidence?
Mm-hmm. The gold medal. Makes you feel like you can do anything.
Oh, come on.
Sure, it makes a lot of women feel that way because gold medal has over 90 years of baking success.
Really? Hey, I'm beginning to feel like I can do anything.
Great. Now add the
I'll take it from here.
gold medal. Makes you feel like you
I can do anything.
Bob, it's 2 a.m.
This nagging backache. I can't sleep.
You did too much. I'll get you Doan's pills tomorrow. Here, take these.
When nagging backache due to overexertion or everyday stress and strain comes on, Doan's pain-relieving action often brings temporary relief and lets you get a good night's sleep.
I'll do that paint job today.
Bob.
For relief of nagging backache, Doan's pills.
Did you know the Bank Americard is welcomed in about 1.5 million places in the world? And that most Bank Americards are good for cash at 42,000 bank locations around the world? Well, that's true. And that no matter where or why you travel, Bank Americard tells them who you are. And did you know that millions and millions of people knew all that and had one before I did? It's true. Bank Americard, it's so convenient for travel. It's more than money. There you go.
I'm here to show you a dramatic demonstration of PAM, America's favorite non-stick pan coating. Spray pure vegetable PAM before cooking, and you can slip eggs right off the griddle. With PAM, even fish slide. And look how muffins tumble out. No sticking or tearing. What's more, PAM adds no fat or calories, and that's important to you. Tastes natural, no greasy taste. So get America's favorite, get PAM. Stops food from sticking with no greasy taste.
Do you have anything for headaches?
Yeah. Take 2 of these.
Arthritis pain formula. I have a headache, not arthritis.
Doesn't matter. Arthritis pain formula is great for occasional headaches, too. Look at the label.
Also relieves headaches. Must be strong.
You bet it is. APF has more pain reliever in it than most headache tablets. Arthritis pain formula.
Hey, thanks. Arthritis pain formula is great for headaches.
Arthritis pain formula. Great for headaches, too.
Matt Dillon is the unarmed target for a demented killer and his sons in tonight's exciting Gunsmoke, starting off a new season at 8, 7 Central Time, here on CBS.
This is what your old razor can do. This is what our new Norelco rotary razor can do. The new Norelco rotary razor has twice as many rotary razor blades as ever before, safely protected inside 3 floating heads with 9 adjustable razor settings for a comfortable shave that's razor close, razor smooth. It does everything your old razor can do except the new Norelco rotary razor, one electric that's earned the right to be called a razor.
Here's Joe DiMaggio.
Particular about your coffee? You need Mr. Coffee, the greatest coffee brewer ever. A precision coffee brewing system that makes a perfect pot of coffee every time. The best I've ever tasted. Our filter, your coffee. Mr. Coffee does the rest. Faster than instant, better than fresh perked. Whatever brand you use, Mr. Coffee brews it best. Mr. Coffee, the greatest coffee brewing system ever.
Our mom sure makes great snacks.
It's easy with Triscuit.
A Triscuit, delicious whole wheat Triscuit. Brunch or lunch or snack time too, and Triscuit's good for you.
Just munch 'em.
Or top 'em. So handy when friends drop in.
There's nothing like that whole wheat taste to keep you snacking happy.
Triscuit wafers, made from 100% natural whole wheat.
A Triscuit, baked only by Nabisco.
Meet Lipton Tea Taster. Don Meredith?
That's right. Jeff and Hazel's baby boy. We've been tasting Lipton tea down home ever since I can remember. Now, I don't know why Lipton tea tastes so much better than others, but they tell me it's this flow-through bag that coaxes out all that famous Lipton tea blend. All I know is it's a dandy cup of tea. Hey, I'm not just a Lipton tea taster. I'm really a Lipton tea lover. Try some, and I'll guarantee you'll be a Lipton lover, too.
Want to save big on underwear? Come on! You don't have to spend a lot for quality underwear.
Yeah! Start saving! Buy Fruit of the Loom underwear!
Our waistbands keep their fit. Indeed, we've got lycra spandex and soft knit.
So if you're looking for savings, look for Fruit of the Loom.
If you're not buying our underwear, you're spending too much for your underwear.
Our men's cotton briefs now under $1.
Why pay more?
Thanks, Leaf. Want a grape?
Norelco, yes, sir, this is my coffee maker. Makes up to 12 cups automatically and perfect every time. I love it. And consumer testing magazines liked it, too. Hey, look, I know you can spend less for a coffee maker. You could spend more, too. But I don't care what you pay. You can't buy a finer one. Take a tip from Danny Boy. If you compare like I did, you will buy a Norelco coffee maker.
The Edge of Default, a report on New York, will continue after station identification.
This is Dan Rather. I was in Dallas when the tragedy struck and know that the question remains, did this man, Lee Harvey Oswald, alone kill President John Kennedy? Join us for a CBS Reports inquiry, The American Assassins.
Tuesday night on CBS.
When you're having a great time this holiday season, you want to keep things going. And nothing does that better than sparkling Canada Dry mixers, crisp, clear club soda, smooth-tasting tonic water, and tangy bitter lemon. 3 sparkling tastes that bubble on and on and on. When it comes to quality, we never compromise, so why should you? Canada Dry mixers for the holidays. Why compromise?
What kind of fragrance does a woman really like on a man?
Something manly and fresh.
For his face? For his body?
Something that lasts all day.
Aquavelva's new herbal.
Aquavelva's new musk.
Free-spirited new herbal and provocative new musk with extra strength fragrances that last all day.
New herbal and musk. They're manly and fresh all day. There's something about an Aquavelva man.
Please, don't call me a housewife. I'm not married to my house. Sure, I want it to be clean, but cleaning just isn't the most important thing in my day.
That's why there's Fantastic with the Easy Trigger Sprayer. Walls, woodwork, countertops, even outdoor things come clean fast with Fantastic.
No law says a woman has to spend her life doing housework. I'm married to a man, not a house.
Fantastic. Easy and fast. Fantastic.
It's a little bit better day, America, since Mr. Coffee came along.
Mr. Coffee found the way to precisely control water temperature and brewing time so you get a better cup of coffee, America.
You make coffee better than coffee was, and it's only because Mr. Coffee came along.
There's only one Mr. Coffee.
Meet Lipton Tea Taster. Don Meredith?
That's right. Jeff and Hazel's baby boy. We've been tasting Lipton tea down home ever since I can remember. Now, I don't know why Lipton tea tastes so much better than others, but they tell me it's this flow-through bag that coaxes out all that famous Lipton tea blend. All I know is it's a dandy cup of tea. Hey, I'm not just a Lipton tea taster. I'm really a Lipton tea lover. Try some, and I'll guarantee you'll be a Lipton lover, too.
Christopher Columbus, you've discovered the new world.
No, something really amazing. Look, Carefree sugarless gum here, Trident here. Both cost the same, yet Carefree actually gives you 32% more gum by weight than Trident. And that Carefree tastes delicious.
It must be the new world. I can even see Ohio, Columbus.
That's Columbus, Ohio.
Get more gum with Carefree. 32% more.
More gum. Now Carefree comes in bubble gum, too.
Carefree sugarless gum.
I like the way the forest sounds, the way the leaves rustle in the wind and fall to the ground and crunch under your feet, the way the birds sing and the chipmunks chatter, the way a squirrel scrambles up a tree. That's why I'm asking you to please be careful with fire, because when we lose a forest, we lose a lot more than meets the eye. I ought to know. I'm Ray Charles.
Where they were held until today.
I've been using Morton light salt at the table because it has only half the sodium of regular salt. They love it. Tuesday, I thought, try it in the stew. Wednesday, I used it in place of regular salt in Bill's favorite cake. Measures exactly the same.
And Thursday, Bill polished it off.
So, on Friday, I stopped buying 2 kinds of salt. Morton light salt does everything salt should with half the sodium.
On Friday, you can stop buying 2 kinds of salt. Not for people on a sodium or potassium-restricted diet unless approved by a physician.
What makes America work? It can be just trying to get the most out of our natural resources.
At U.S. Steel, we're turning gas from our coke ovens into valuable fertilizer. This is a model of our plant, where the gas is treated and combined with nitrogen from the air. The result is anhydrous ammonia, a fertilizer that improves the yield of many crops.
Putting byproducts to good use, that makes America work. At United States Steel, we're involved.
Angered by President Ford's refusal to help stave off.
We didn't tell them which was which when we compared the taste of Golden Griddle, a blend of 4 good syrups, against pure maple. In the heart of maple syrup country.
This one's good. It's got good texture.
I like this one. It's got lots of flavor.
Definitely this one.
Golden Griddle's special blend of 4 good syrups gives it an extra good taste.
I like this one better than that one. I really do.
Squeeze on the Golden Griddle, the taste that beat pure maple.
We've asked a Viva user and a user of another leading towel to do the Viva test.
Are your towels absorbent?
Yes.
Okay, now let's wash the window with a powdered cleaner. Come on, that's it, really go. Okay, pick up your towels by the corners.
Sure. Hey, look, mine is better.
What happened to your towel?
Just crumpled away to little shreds.
Viva, the absorbent paper towel that keeps on working.
Here, Phil.
Whole grain wheat, hard red spring wheat, whole grain rye. Whole grain means that the wheat germ and rye germ are still there. This is bran, this defatted flaxseed, and this is pure golden honey. Now, all of these ingredients are in Roman meal bread. Roman meal, the good-tasting light brown bread with natural whole grain goodness. The Roman Meal Company thought you'd like to know.
When you've been cleaning carpets as long as I have, you get to know what machine really does the job. And the one I like is Steamex. It's beautiful. 6 power jets force cleaning solution deep into the pile, loosening deep down dirt. Then sucks it out with a powerful vacuum. Look at all that dirt. I got just one beef with Steamex. They'll rent one to you so you can do it yourself and save a lot of money. It's not fair. Is that fair?
I found a great way to save money, calories, and time. I use Pam, the pure vegetable spray, instead of oil for almost all my frying. Pam saves me money. This can of Pam can go as far as 3 quarts of cooking oil. Pam saves me calories. Pam isn't oily, adds no calories to this fish. You know oil adds calories. And Pam saves me cleanup time. The pan almost sponges clean. The pan with oil needs scouring. Use Pam instead of oil. Save money, calories, and time.
Isn't it time you compared whole wheat total with the leading natural cereals? You'll see there's a big difference. 1 ounce of fortified total gives you 100% of the recommended daily allowance of all these important vitamins and iron. 1 ounce of the leading natural cereals gives you no more than 6%. Check the vitamins and iron listed on the side panels. You'll see 100% versus 6%. That's the total difference.
This has been the CBS Evening News with Walter Cronkite. Will Olivia Walton become a mother for the 8th time? The desire for another baby is there, but so is the danger. The Waltons, tonight at 8, 7 Central Time, here on CBS.
What you doing, Dad?
Got chapped lips out on the boat. Vaseline petroleum jelly helps take the sting out.
What you doing at, Ruth?
Helping to keep my skin smooth with Vaseline petroleum jelly. Who needs fancy creams?
What you doing, Mommy?
Smoothing on Vaseline petroleum jelly. Helps protect Mary from diaper rash all night long.
For your family's skin, use Vaseline petroleum jelly, the skin survival kit.
Duracell batteries last longer. If you own a calculator, you know that's important. One calculator is powered by Duracell, the rest, regular carbon batteries. Tests prove that after just a few hours, regular batteries give up, but Duracell keeps going. In fact, depending on the calculator, Duracell can last up to 4 times longer. Duracell, the copper top battery. No regular battery looks like it or lasts like it.
When occasional minor tension keeps you awake, which sleeping aid should you take? Look, of the 3 leading sleeping aids, only Sleepy's is formulated solely to relieve the minor tension that can keep you awake. Sleepy's combines a tension easer with a sleep helper to create one of the most effective products you can buy to help you relax so you can get to sleep. Sleepy's, take only as directed. Sleepy's, the one to take when minor tension keeps you awake.
We didn't tell them which was which when we compared the taste of Golden Griddle, a blend of 4 good syrups, against pure maple, in the heart of maple syrup country.
Definitely this one. It has body. I prefer it.
This one has real good flavor. I like it better.
This one, by far.
I gotta tell you, this one really is better. This one tastes better than that one. It does.
Squeeze on the Golden Griddle, the taste that beat pure maple.
Ain't that nice? A family in their Jeep Cherokee. He's taking a kind of rough road. Say, it's a good thing that Cherokee has 4-wheel drive. That country's mighty mean. It'd tear up an ordinary machine, but that Cherokee has high ground clearance, nearly as high as yours. And she sure can climb hills. If you wasn't so beautiful, Jezebel, I'd trade you in on a Jeep Cherokee.
Oh, good morning, Marion. Hi, Sue. How's the family? All fine, thanks, except my husband. Bill?
Nothing serious. He knows he needs a laxative, but he doesn't like the taste.
No problem. Look, X-Lax pills. No taste.
X-Lax pills? Good idea. But do they work?
Oh, they work just fine, because they contain a medically proven effective ingredient.
Gentle?
Gentle. You'll see.
X-Lax pills. He'll like the change.
Lots of folks need help now and then.
Which toilet bowl cleaner works best on your tough cleaning problems?
The liquid. The Crystal Vanish.
These are really tough, bottom-of-the-bowl rust stains. Now let's add your Crystal Vanish and your liquid.
The baked-down rust stain is completely gone. Boy, if you get the deodorizing plus the stain removing, I would say that is really a much better buy.
Crystal Vanish, for a cleaner bowl and a fresher bathroom.
Duracell batteries last longer in just about everything, including your camera. One flash unit is powered by Duracell, the rest by regular carbon batteries, which average less than 50 flashes. But look, Duracell averages more than 150 flashes. No wonder so many cameras come equipped with Duracell batteries. They really do last longer. Duracell, the copper top battery. No regular battery looks like it or lasts like it.
Make every day count. Do what you really want to do. Every day, every day, every day. Make every day count. Do what you really want to do.
You want to make every day count, but you've got to be at your best. So get your rest, exercise, and take Geritol to be sure you're getting enough iron and some very important vitamins. Geritol, every day.
Make every day count.
Hi, honey. What are you doing?
Saving money. Look at the fish I caught.
Nice. But don't freeze it in that 12-inch plastic. You'll need 2 sheets. Use heavy-duty Reynolds wrap. It's 18 inches wide. 1 sheet does the job and does it best. Reynolds wrap molds and seals tight, and no seams for air to seep through. I can even bake the fish in the same foil I freeze it in.
I caught me one smart wife.
Reynolds Wrap, the best wrap around.
Buy a pack of handy wipes.
The more you use them, the more you save. Why?
Because when you wash them out,
They come back fresh and clean.
handy wipes could wash the dishes.
Wipe the cabinets.
Wipe the stove.
Clean the wall.
Clean a face.
A handy wipe can wipe a spill like grape juice and wash out fresh and clean.
Because handy wipes are strong, rinsable cloth that come back fresh and clean.
Handy wipes. The more you use them,
The more you're gonna save.
In Colombia, South America, when Juan Valdez plants a coffee tree, he works on it for 5 years before it grows its first bean. And even when the tree is mature, he must still work every day just to get the single pound of coffee each tree produces in a whole year. There are easier ways to grow coffee, but Juan is not growing the easiest coffee in the world. He's growing the richest.
From the pages of Kipling's beloved Jungle Book comes the story of the White Seal. Share his exciting adventures as he seeks sanctuary from human hunters tonight at 8, 7 Central on CBS.
Ace Hardware Theater presents Help Me Out on the Lone Prairie. Remember, when you face one of life's little hardware needs...
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware man.
Susan's dog is alive today because his Heart's Flea and Tick collar helped save his life last night. The Heart's 2-in-1 Plus Nighttime Safety Reflecting Color, the first flea and tick killing color that reflects oncoming car headlights to help protect your pet at night. And that same Heart's color protects against fleas and ticks every day, round the clock for 5 months. Get your dog or cat the Heart's 2-in-1 Plus Nighttime Safety Reflecting Color. Now the famous Heart's Flea and Tick Killer can be a lifesaver too.
This Whirlpool refrigerator is so technically advanced, it actually monitors itself to help you protect your food. It even has easy-to-clean, no-fingerprint doors, plus the convenience of a door within a door. Yet with all its advancements, this refrigerator is still built our way, with the Whirlpool promise to stand behind it with pride. Because at Whirlpool, we're always trying a little harder to make your world a little easier.
Hello. I was a dedicated blade shaver till my wife bought me this Remington microscreen shaver because it would shave as close as a blade or your money back. The first microscreen is so thin it shaves incredibly close. The second even closer. And Remington's American made. It costs less. Norelco's imported. It costs much more. I was so impressed, I bought the company. The Remington microscreen shaves as close as a blade or I'll give you your money back. And the Lady Remington, the perfect gift. Also with a money-back guarantee.
I bought my sombrero in Rio de Janeiro.
Very international.
Right down to our traveler's checks.
MasterCard International. So worldly, so welcome.
MasterCard traveler's checks.
Accepted round the world.
Quick, easy refunds.
So worldly, so welcome. MasterCard International.
Sounds like a hit, Laura.
Thanks.
How about some coffee?
Great. Whoa.
Only half a cup? I thought you loved fresh brewed coffee.
Love the rich taste. It's the caffeine I can do without.
Me too. That's why we're drinking Brim decaffeinated coffee.
This is Brim?
This is Brim ground, and it's decaffeinated so you don't have to stop at half a cup.
If it tastes this rich, I don't want to stop. Fill it to the rim.
With Brim?
Fill your cup to the rim with the richness of Brim.
Why is our copier smarter than theirs? Compare the Savin 883 on my left with the Xerox 4000 on my right. You'll find that only one has a microprocessor and an electronic brain that can transform an unclear original into a clear copy. Only one has a fully automatic document feed, and only one has an energy-saving automatic shutoff. On all these points, one copier outsmarts the other. The Savin.
How do the vitamins in these cereals compare with Total's?
I don't know.
This shield shows Total has 100% of a day's allowance of 9 vitamins and iron.
Okay.
Put Total Shield on your cereal to compare vitamins.
I eat grape nuts. 25%. Total's a lot higher. But how's it taste?
Crisp flakes of whole grain wheat. And 100% of 9 vitamins. That's the total difference.
Mrs. Johnson, when you need an antacid, think about salt. The Surgeon General's report says Americans get too much salt. So reach for Riopan Plus, a low-sodium antacid for fast relief. In laboratory tests, Riopan Plus neutralized acid in seconds, 4 times faster than equal amounts of the 2 leading liquids, and kept on working to neutralize excess acid. Doctors recommend Riopan Plus, a low-sodium antacid for fast relief. Riopan Plus.
Let's end any confusion about new car coverage. They don't stand up to the tough Americans. Introducing Buyer Protection Plan 5, a 5-year, 50,000-mile virtual free ride over the repairs you fear most. 5-year trip interruption protection, 5-year no-rest-through warranty, loaner car assistance, plus a $500 price reduction on every American Motors Concorde, Spirit, Eagle, and SX4. Buyer Protection Plan 5 plus $500, only from American Motors.
I'm Bill Curtis in England. Join me for live coverage of the historic papal visit to Wales. And Diane Sawyer talks with Richard Nixon tomorrow on the CBS Morning News.
This is CBS.
Ace Hardware Theater presents Help Me Out on the Lone Prairie. Remember, when you face one of life's little hardware needs,
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware man.